Welcome back.
Mhm.
Hello.
Yep. Howdy. You know, it's okay. I was gonna do
Oh yeah, I
a
forgot we have.
cowboy accent
I was so
of
into it, I
you know,
forgot about this weighty cowboy
yeah.
hat on my head.
I'm red. Oh wait, no wait. I'm Rayos. I was gonna say Red Rayos.
Ooh, well, I like
I'm
that.
Rayos Hermit with Red, the Yapper here, and
No, there's got to be a
we're
better
about
cowboy name for me.
the yeah, we're about the Hermit
Red Dead
and
Redemption over here.
oh yeah, we're about the Hermit and Dead Red Redemption all over this place. God,
And that bit ends
please
now.
keep watching.
And that is the last time we'll do that. We definitely
Yeah.
didn't steal that from Moonlight or anything. Blame Reyes.
Yeah.
He's the fucking content stealer this time.
Blame Moonlight for having such a cool ass hat. He also had a scarf. I could have stolen that too.
Oh my god, Reyes was fucking thirsting over Moonlight in his hat. Reyes was like, Moonlight? Oh my god.
You know, hat. I didn't. I mean, I forgot that the cowboy hats are like so. Well, I was gonna say bussin'. I don't know why I didn't bussin'.
Whoa! I haven't fucking heard bussin'. That's like 2020. That's like, I just thought of COVID
Well, it's
and the
because
lockdown.
they do say Shizuka said that before in the
Bussin',
anime, so I
bussin',
think my
bussin'.
brain was
For real?
yes, my
For
brain
real?
was being reminded of that.
Well, yeah, but Shizuka is fucking hip and with it. Shizuka definitely
Yeah, I guess
brought it
so.
into TikTok. Like, you know, you can really picture a moment of Shizuka getting, like, I don't know, like, pre-beaten by her fucking mom. I say pre-beaten. How do I describe what I mean?
Like
by
it's like tenderizing. His face.
Well, so you're not like fully being beaten. Okay, so as someone who's been pre-beaten, I'll tell you what that means. Okay, so my dad did a lot of like threatening to beat me, but rarely ever did actually do it. So, but every once in a while he'd fucking run after me with the belt and then like you scamp, you know what I mean?
Pre-beating became a real beating.
I've only ever got real beat like 3 times in my entire life, but there was hundreds of pre-beatings. Anyway, so I imagine, you know, like, listen, I'm trying to, me saying pre-beaten there was me attempting to not Flanderize Shizuka's mother. You know, like she deserves that, to not be Flanderized. I don't imagine that she was beating Shizuka every day. Maybe like once a year.
Okay, well, the anime only don't know what happens with Shizuka's mom, so this probably sounds
This
a
is
little
not.
bit
No,
like
they got a fucking. Listen, I'm not apologetic. I'm just saying, let's be realistic here. Do you really think that she's like out here hitting Shizuka every day? Like I think Shizuka's mom.
she realized if she does it too much, it will lose its effectiveness. You gotta space repetition that shit.
It's true, man.
Spare the rod, harm the child, or whatever.
There's what's that fucking movie? There's a movie with John Hurt. John Hurt voices a dog. It's one of those like early fucked up animated movies with like dogs getting fucked
maybe?
up. It ends with them
Balto?
like, I don't remember. Either way,
All dogs go to heaven.
no, it's I don't remember. Either way, it opens up and there's like there's the 2 dogs and they're escaping
Goofy
from like
movie?
no, what? It's like fucked. It's like the same era as like Secret of Nim, shit like that. Anyway, fucking. One of the dogs, like literally this experiment they're doing on it, it's just literally just cruel for cruel's sake. Like, what could possibly be gleaned from an experiment like this? They just like flood a fucking chamber and then like basically see how long the dog will try to swim for before it gets too tired and starts to drown, and then right as it's about to drown, it fucking like drains the chamber, and that's just this dog's life.
It's some real those monkey experiments. We had the baby monkeys in like the cage with like the the metal mom, and then the mom that had like felt
all that to say
carpeting on, like that kind of shit.
That drowning dog is Shizuka when she's at home. Because you gotta space it out. You gotta give her just enough time to believe that she can have a happy life, and then the beatings continue.
You know, otherwise, the despair is in the gap between hope and.
It's so true. Yeah. The study of what makes a good hell, right? Like,
it's real Danganronpa hours over here.
Good hell can't just be constant anal bees, right? That's a Good Place reference.
You will get used to it.
That's literally. Have you seen The Good Place? I'm sorry, we'll get to the fucking episode. They're literally like talking about how like the plot of The Good Place is that demons are like coming up with different ways to torture because like they literally are like, you know, there's only so many times you could shove a bunch of hornets down someone's asshole before they're just kind of used to it. So it's true. Yeah. All right. So anyway, anime onlys look forward to the potential redemption of Shizuka's abusive mother. No, it's handled very well. It's very nuanced and morally gray. But yeah, I wanted to open up after that incredible opening with another incredible opening. You get 2 openings for the price of one, friend.
Yeah, that was the pre-opening. Now we're going
like
to the pre-opening, because the real opening we want to start watching the video, but
yes,
pre-opening number 2.
So I wanted to start shouting out some comments because 1, that'll make people comment more, engagement. Yeah. But 2, I just love your comments, guys. They fill me with such dopamine. I mean this. I'm at work slaving away at my horrible corporate slave job, and then I'm like, meaning in life.
Yeah, I like all your comments. As long as they're not egregiously offensive, I'll like yours too.
No slurs now. So Dottie, oh god, let me try to read this. Dottie's Grunt, Dottie's Grunt 3229. I admit I feel like a drug addict waiting for your episode reaction video every week. Don't worry, I'm doing fine. I just check the channel for notifications every hour, hoping the video is up. Edit. I want to make it clear that I understand you're busy people with your own lives. I'm not asking you to rush post the videos. I just really enjoy them. That is the best comment. Yeah, because it has everything, right? He's like, please upload another one. I'm fucking itching my skin like a crack addict. But also, you know what? Live your life, man. God bless you.
I promise you, I will be okay if you miss, a day. I'm not gonna. It's not like it's the only thing keeping me, going. Like I'm hanging on by a thread
until the noose comes out of the closet.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you, Dottie.
I'm just taking some rope tying classes for no particular reason. I might take out a loan for the class, so I'm in.
Yeah.
I feel like it's getting too dark now.
My Home Depot receipt for a very thick rope, a couple sticky notes, and a Sharpie. That's for the suicide note, friends. But anyway, Dottie's Grunt, thank you so much. Genuinely, I got this comment today, and I was like, for him. I don't care how fucking tired I am. We got to film this tonight. And I'm not tired. I'm doing great, so it worked out well.
Yeah. Now I have less notes than I did last episode, so it should be
swift,
potentially.
Sweet.
Yeah. I mean, like 75% less. Not
Reyes hates Americans.
Oh no, I just hate America. I don't hate Americans.
It's true. Which is, guys. So shout outs, Animalians. You ain't ready, okay?
Right.
Is there? First of all, I need to know if there is there anyone.
You kind of ain't ready for what we're about to hear.
Woo! I'm so excited. I need to know if there's anyone in the world, because sometimes this happens with like really, really prominent reactors. Is there anyone? Don't lie to me now. I'll be able to smell it out. Okay. Is there anyone in the world who watches the episode for the first time with our videos? I have to.
Oh wow.
That would be freakish. I do not recommend, because like what a terrible experience that would be. Oh my god. Alright, let's fucking get it, fuckers.
Alright.
Boom.
Wait, yeah,
all good?
Oh yeah, I thought we hadn't started recording yet. Anyway, 78% of people. Who's the other 22% who's not down for that?
I'll tell you exactly who. I used to fucking work with every goddamn job I have. There's at least one fucking dick sucker who's like, I love my job.
I imagine that person. You motherfucker, you can still keep working without having to worry about getting bankrupted by a emergency incident or whatever.
It's like the people who like every political race in America is like free puppy for everyone versus diarrhea shit down your throat, and he's like, I like the diarrhea shit down my throat. It makes me a man. Yes. Toughens me up.
Suffering is worth it.
Yeah, I define myself by suffering. What would I even do if I wasn't suffering? I can't even comprehend such a thing. Damn, dude. Learn new acronyms here.
People don't know. That FIRE acronym means like financial independence, early retirement. Like it took way too long to find the meaning of that acronym. I was like, I do Google food to get it. I was like, what?
By the way, no one can argue that this is not like an intelligent show. Are you learning fucking financial advice? Financial terms in like Rent a Girlfriend? I don't think so.
Yeah, we're putting the possibility of
Campbell's chicken noodle
income into people's brains over here.
Someone
I bet 78% of you didn't know, or rather, I bet 22% of you didn't know that was even a thing before this episode, huh?
I need to know if anyone else hears the word possibility and then immediately thinks of Campbell's chicken noodle soup.
Okay.
You didn't see the ads,
Interesting. Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Fucking Campbell's chicken noodle possibilities. No one else? Someone else. Anyway.
I mean, I probably saw it one time or something.
It's
unfortunately did not.
in my mind.
It didn't. What's the word? A neuron was not dedicated to remembering that information. Same way is for like random SpongeBob memes and quotes.
That's so fair. Moving on.
That would have been cool. Yeah, Nano, the sensible one as always.
These are all future girlfriends.
Probably, yeah.
That's... I'm shocked we haven't gotten one, actually.
Right?
Yeah, boy!
There she is.
Oh, dude, her delivery is going to fucking fuel me. Now, I will say, so as I have now seen the dub, right? Mm-hmm. And the dub was damn near perfect. I have 2 notes for the dub, okay? Note number 1, I'm sorry, objectively, Natty is better in the sub. Okay? Yeah, just because that's part of the charm, right? Is that she's a Japanese woman going, hello, Japanese.
Yeah, Japan Scoopy. Why is it jumping away like that?
That's all you, brother.
Japan Scoopy. I was trying to just go scroll down frame by frame while you're talking about something.
I see. Well, you fucked it, didn't you? So that's note 1. Dub Natty's amazing, but sub Natty's where it's at. Note 2. These are like the only bad things. Uncle Hero is a miss in the dub. That is very strange. Have you watched it?
No, I've not heard him yet.
Very strange choice. Uncle Hero sounds like he's old. Like Uncle Hero sounds like an old man rather than like he not at all what I expected for Uncle Hero's voice. Other than that, perfection. Yamame's dub voice. Allie and I were like squeeing on the couch. We had to pause every like 10 seconds. We were re-listening to every single one of her lines. They made Yamame like Midwestern, dude. I need you to understand.
Nice.
Yeah, Yamame is literally...
like, let me just squeeze right past you there.
Yes! I forgot, because you live in Minnesota, don't you?
Yeah, but I've only lived here for 2 years.
But before
Missouri
that, you were close.
Missouri is kind of like hybrid between South and Midwest. So
I live in Michigan.
So I got the best of both worlds.
Reyes lives in Minnesota. And Dub Yamame literally is Minnesotan. Like, I mean, she says, like, opia.
Oh, my Lord.
I mean, it's so beautiful. Cute. She literally says, like, he helped me from falling on a little critter. I'm doing more, like, Scottish. I can't do it. But, she, my man does this. Very cute. I'm very excited for your thoughts on Dub Yamame. Moving on.
I am America.
Oh, my God. Never changed on the GF. Never changed. Oh, wait. Yeah, that was the Perry. What the fuck? Like as in Cory in the House, as in the hit anime spinoff of That's a Raven about a young black man who broke historic ground by stepping foot in a titular White House.
Dude, Cory in the House is
year before Barack Obama.
Oh my God, he did. As we all know, the first black guy ever to walk into the White House. Cory in the House is crazy. The only clip I've seen from that fucking show is the one where he's like driving around on like a fucking scooter thing, and then like there's something chasing him. Have you seen this clip? It's so much happens. I don't even know. Either way. Now I want to point out something.
Like 100 Girlfriends in that sense.
I want to point something out to you, my friend. I saw something on Twitter. This is the one thing I've seen from this episode, and I saw it on Twitter, and I thought it was interesting. Note the empty seat back there.
That's people. Saw in,
did you see this as well?
In Discord, people pointed out the empty seat of another. I guess it's the Girlfriend 36.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, they're these animators are always throwing in little hints.
Guys, anime onlys. There may be someone who's absent for a big chunk of the year.
There are hints in places you guys wouldn't even imagine.
Never know. They're any of these background characters could be girlfriends.
It could be any one of them. It could be her. It could be him.
Remember when the
points at the viewer?
Could be you. Statistically, you'll have to transition first, but you know.
Yes. Yeah, they're literally just saying
Wait, why are they doing
the
that?
artist's name. Well, okay, so Zawa is apparently like a sound effects, like the fucking author of Kaiji, like basically is brought into existence whenever he wrote his manga, and like I guess artists started using it, but then for some reason here they're like, well, I mean, Zawa has like the last syllables of Nozawa. So
I literally thought
why don't throw it in there?
they were just praising Nozawa in universe for her hot ass
they probably
design. That's trippy. That's kind of spooky.
Oh, golden twin gun. Thank you, ninja からね。You は国語ティーチャーのアイアムのこと。忍者っぽいから突っ込んだですね。もう。
Bitch, you cannot fucking. We can't do this democracy thing anymore in the state that our country's
Right.
in. Okay, you need to fucking look up like modern happenings in America right now.
Well, it's a classic Natty line. Just don't let her read any American news. Because it would break her poor little heart.
I have been.
It'd be like when a Japanese or when an anime weeaboo finds out about how conservative and backwards Japan actually is.
I have been given the Golden Medal of Freedom by President Donald Trump.
Oh my god. Because he's a pretty blonde woman, so I probably would.
It's true. Damn.
アメリカから来たティーチャー教えるの。ティーチャーは真面目な人。
Oh my god, it's so peak! Her dialogue's so peak!
And even just listening to her Japanese is
Marketplace
insane.
of ideas!
Yeah, it's a treat. If you can speak any lick of Japanese and hearing her speak that's a treat in and of itself. And if you can read English, then that is also a treat. It's kind of crazy.
Her dialogue is actually so better in the anime than the manga because it's like kind of just nonsensical in the manga. I mean, it depends on the translation, right? I suppose, because I know that the literal
all
Tease Day.
nonsensical because
No, this is not just nonsensical. She's like actually saying. I guess I'd have to go back and look at what
because
actually
the
happened in
issue is
manga.
that the base, like a substrate that all translators are working with is that Natty is
Total
pretty much all, like,
nonsense.
yes, so it really is. Yeah, it does depend on what image of her do you want the audience to have. Like, do you want us to view her as someone who can speak in complete sentences, but just American as fuck, or do you want to kind of translate a little bit of this fucking gibberish that comes out of her mouth? Like it's.
Also, context for people who A, don't speak Japanese, B, don't read the manga, C, aren't personal friends with Tease Day, the guy who runs the team
Such
that
as like
translates
us.
the manga. Yeah, naturally. So if you directly one-to-one translate Natty's dialogue, it is just like gibberish. She's basically just like, hello Japan people, fuck you, Christmas tree, she's just saying words basically. Much like how I feel about a future manga girlfriend who likes poetry, let's say, I prefer it when her poetry is sensical and not nonsensical, right? So I think this is an improvement. I really appreciate her just dropping vague Americanisms, which, she does that in the manga too, but not this consistent.
Yeah, she sounds more like a politician rather than
Marketplace of
like
ideas.
American weeaboo.
Because it just brings to mind Natty vaguely Googling America and being like, oh, marketplace of ideas.
Yeah.
Freedom of speech.
Democracy.
She's literally she is the type of person who likes America because she's like, you can at the president of the United States on Twitter
God,
and
yeah.
say fuck you
You
to him.
think that's
and
a
it's
cool
fine.
thing.
Yeah, that is kind of a cool thing. That's one thing I'll always
I guess
give
if the
America.
president wasn't an asshole, yeah.
No, I think you should be able to listen. It's objectively a marker of freedom. That's one. Listen, I'm pissed off at America like everyone else is right now. I live here. It fucking sucks. But the fact that I can fucking at Donald Trump and be like, "Fuck you, bro," and that's getting shaky,
I
right?
guess I
They
was
are
thinking,
black
I was
bagging
thinking
people.
more in the sense of would it be cool? Would I find it personally enjoyable to talk with Donald Trump? And
No, I don't want to talk to him. I'm saying the fact that I can
Oh, yeah,
go
having
outside.
the possibility to do that.
Yeah, the fact that I can walk outside and scream to the heavens, I disagree with the government, and no one's gonna come and
But can
fucking
you
black
actually
bag me.
do anything? I mean, because just being able to say and just being able to express
You are actually so hard. I said I don't like America. It sucks. There's a lot of things that suck. I was saying the one cool thing is that I could cuss out the leader.
Yeah, but I was making a little cheeky comment that like maybe that's kind of the point, you know, to give us a space to express ourselves, but without actually that affecting anything. And then it's kind of like, what's more important?
I'll give Natty another phrase to say: freedom of speech zones.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of my favorite, dude. Back in during 2020 where they were like, here's your like painted square on the ground where you can have freedom of speech. Out of there, though,
to be fair, that's very Japanese. That would be like... You kind of, it would be like, that's a test for Natty. Like, is she an actual true American, or is she just a Japanese LARPing as an American? Because if she's a true blue, philosophically correct American, then she'd be like, that's fucked up. There should be no limits and
goddamn right.
Speech.
I want to see, you know what I just realized would be the hottest thing in the world? Natty, like, doing, like, a free the tit protest. Because that feels very Natty. Like, that feels very Natty to, like, fucking whip her tits out, like, right on, like, the fucking steps of, like, Japanese parliament.
Right.
This is the bras are oppression. Did you guys know that in America?
Is she even wearing a bra? I
mean, what's the black thing? I don't know clothes.
Yeah, I mean, it could be, you know, a breast support device. It doesn't have to be a bra necessarily.
Amazing, amazing stuff. Marketplace of Ideas fucking sends me. I will say.
Yeah.
Wow, how kind of you.
I mean, you hear what you said in Japanese? Like,
no.
Like school people, teacher ni berry tsukomi. That's what he said.
Let me hear it again.
Let me hear it again.
Crazy.
I mean, what the that's like baby level Japanese. Like,
so she's like purposefully. You know, anime only is. You've already seen the episode, anime only. She's purposefully dumbing down her Japanese to pretend this is her way of pretending to be American, bro. Yeah. Like, it's very, very strange.
I think just because her English isn't good enough for her to say more
things in English.
You know, like, yes.
She's pro fact checking though. She's pro fact checking.
Yeah. No alternative facts here.
Ah, my steak too juicy!
Japanese school boy, thank you.
Brother, I'm gonna need some fucking extracted ass like clips of this of her voice,
right?
Just to like put in various places.
Well, you know, Ben Tim he's probably
there he is.
On that
Get on it
right now.
The 100 Girlfriends Corner on YouTube. He re-uploads clips and does funny little edits. We love him. Friend of the show. Friend of the show. We can say friend of the show like Hassan Piker. Yeah. We're famous.
Yeah, we're famous in the 100 Girlfriends community.
Friend of the show, Ariel Graham, voice actor of Karne. Yep. She vaguely knows about us, vaguely. Oh my god.
Cool hallway of mirrors effect.
That was epic. That was high budget shit.
Right.
I'm gonna fuck another adult.
Yeah, like pro Karne.
Karne almost. She's witnessing a zing. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This is the second time she's witnessed her man zing with an adult woman. Like,
yeah.
It's not enough that he's witnessing with like other girlfriends, the adult women.
Well, at least none of us have come out of her hoo-ha.
Yeah. That's a definite improvement.
I must say, we've talked about this before, right? Because the girlfriends aren't aware of, like, they feel it. They've discussed it. There's a part where they're like, yeah, I felt like this electricity through my body, right? But like the girlfriends have not been told about the science of the zing like Rentaro does, right? So like I will say, I don't think this is a spoiler, but like as you go in the manga further, it becomes significantly more rare for Rentaro to zing when he's around his other girls. He's always alone when he meets new girls in the current manga. So like it's notable to mention that Karne really did just witness that shit happening. In real time.
How many times have other girls witnessed
me? No, not even meeting me, really. Because I forgot it happened and then they walked up, right?
I really think this is Karne.
Karne, bro.
Maybe perhaps one other. I mean, he's just special. He's just her.
I love Karne. so much. I like the theory. People have done the whole who would have Rentero's real soul, like one soulmate been if there was, which of course is defeating the purpose of the whole show. They're all his goddamn soulmate. But I do like.
It'd be like a lottery number.
Yeah, spin the wheel. I'm going to bounce on that shit. Okay. No, I'm gonna fuck that boy.
Yeah, Nakadashi.
Hell yeah.
Okay, real American teacher hours here.
Got him. Yeah, you need to pluck those. I am a Nihongo. I heard that. Yes, I did see this. I did see this.
Telling an immigrant to go back to their country, not cool, man.
You know, I will be. I gotta defend Karne a little bit. I'd be a little perturbed if my teacher was acting like this.
Yeah, I guess it'd be a little. That would, honestly, yes. As Nano so prudently, requested, she really would have. I think she, as well as Karne, would have really appreciated a teacher with common sense and like
teacher qualifications.
Yeah, basic ass shit. Too many teachers fail to exhibit.
I don't know if it shows or not, but like in the manga, there's like a side sketch in between chapters where it's like, how did you even get hired anyway? And it just shows Hakahari, and she's like, Natty walks into her office, and she's like, whoa, cute, you're hired. What?
No, don't worry, they got you covered there.
Oh, thank God, good, because that shit is amazing. Because it really is important, right? Like the reason it explains so much, right? And by the way, it wouldn't surprise me if we get more staff hired by Hahari going forward. They really are taking over this school and turning it. Poor all the other students, by the way. Like,
yes.
Den of debauchery. For all the people who are into this like teacher-student dynamic, here you are.
Right.
Hell yeah. This is true.
Certainly compared to the Japanese, yeah.
I like that from Rentaro. I even like that line in the manga too,
nice
where he's like, yeah, thank you. It's a skill. It's a skill. Natty, eat food, please. You're a touch unhealthy looking. I'm gonna be honest with you.
He's very svelte.
Yeah. Well, it's if you really want to be American, Natty, you got it. Like the baseline, the floor is slightly overweight. No one is like perfect healthy weight in America.
Yeah. Unless you're like me, who's 5'10", 130 pounds. But yeah,
I can throw Rayos to the sun and have in the past.
Wait, what was the previous time?
Well, you're a 3D printed copy of the original. Yeah. Sorry to break that to you that way.
I feel like okay. That's a joke that I've heard in other in Drawfee. They do the same thing with fucking Nathan. We're like, yeah, sorry, Nathan, we killed the previous one in accident. We had to clone you.
That was fucking sly. That was slick. That was off the dome. But now you're gonna be thinking about it.
Yeah, but you were talking about American hugs and touchiness.
And or weight standards. Which one was I pausing for? Hugs, touchiness.
There's the hugging stuff first, and then weight second.
Yeah. Oh no, it's Rentaro basically like putting his foot down, right? This is something I mentioned a lot in our manga reviews. Something that makes Rentaro a really, really lovable character. And note, by the way, in a lot of harem series, the main character is like hated, and everyone watches it for the girls, and they're like, "Ugh!" whenever the fucking guy is on screen. In the 100 Girlfriends fandom, we goon over Rentaro too. There's the gays are attracted
more
to
often than him.
The gays come to this fandom, and true, yes. And two, this is very important, okay? He's written with a sense of nuance, okay? Because there's two directions he could be. He could be like, and to be fair, I didn't watch more than like 2 episodes of Overlord, but like episode 1 of Overlord, the vibe I got from that MC was like creep nasty man, right? He he fucking like hacked the NPC of the game to make her like goon over him, and he's like, or if you want to go like Rent a Girlfriend, right? Like
that one's
okay, perfect.
Uncontestable. Like because the Mao one, I don't. It's been ages since I saw, but he's more just like
teen boy.
More of a normal. He turns out to be more of a normal person.
Okay. He gets a little better.
Fucking Kazuya just becomes worse and worse and worse.
So yeah, so you could go that direction with your MC, or you could go the direction that I've seen where they become like ultimate cinnamon rolls to the point where they're kind of like beta-ish and they like don't push back at all on anything. Like they would like basically like allow themselves to get like walked over by like as a rug by the women, right? And like it's important to have like be a human being, and there's like Rentaro is an enabler often to his girlfriends, but he also does have lines that of things that like make him uncomfortable, and he's not afraid to like speak out about them, and it's something that I really appreciate.
They happen to be kind of suspiciously very almost always around intimate sexual stuff, but
I think he has a trauma about that, as we should discuss.
Well, if that is the case, that would make me more understanding.
Yes. I was gonna say I had one last
that would actually be genuinely interesting,
wouldn't it? Oh, please. Even if the trauma might just be something as simple as like, there's like a kind of a, how do I put this? This is a real thing that men go through, right? Like you're either like a kind of a good boy, soft boy, and you're nervous to interact with women because you don't want to be perceived as like a sexual predator, or men go the other
bad boy,
direction
hard boy
like,
who doesn't
fuck that shit. Yeah, bad boy, hard boy, indeed. So I don't know. I could see it being from that perspective where Rentaro is just like concerned. I don't know. This is off topic. We can talk about this more in our manga reviews, but TLDR. I definitely had some, oh yeah, there's a future manga.
Should have been me, not him. He's not gonna.
I would have fucked them immediately. No. I say that, but I waited like a year and a half to fuck Allie because that's what a gentleman does. Is if that's the agreed upon waiting time.
Yes.
Anyway, there's a future manga event. I'm vague as possible where
vague posting.
Yeah, I'm hyper vague posting here. There's a GF and she's like having a really bad day and she's upset and she's like, I'm gonna go eat lunch separate. I don't want to be on the rooftop right now. And so Rentaro follows her and she's like, Rentaro, I want to be alone right now. I don't want to like blow up on you. And then he's like, well, that's crazy because I want to make you feel better, right? And like I really,
which scene you're talking about?
Yep, I really, and that's like double the reallys of the series title. Probably not. A couple more to make it double. But I really like that scene. I mean, like, because Rentaro has the ability to, I don't know, it makes him feel like an autonomous. Am I using that word right? Yeah. A human being with autonomy, and not just like whatever you say skedaddles away. Like Sanji feels in One Piece. So it's something I like about that, and I like it here too, where he's able to be like, okay, but we're in Japan, and you're kind of making me uncomfortable. Like there's a speed.
You're also my teacher, and a bit of an age gap. It's like
we've seen that Rentaro is willing to engage in intimacy, but like it's also been like 3 seconds, right? I mean, like let's at least make the relationship official first. And we also know that Rentaro likes to officiate by introducing to all the other girlfriends. And I like to imagine it doesn't really feel official in his head until that happens, because like the whole point is I'm asking them for permission, So yeah, there's a couple reasons why I like that scene.
Yeah, the I don't like feels like I'm cheating on them before I get their consent.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Which, by the way, like I said, the handful that like kiss him before he's able to ask, that feels like it should be a bigger deal. Personally, to me.
Yeah.
But, that's a story for another time. Moving on. Armpit, by the way.
Right. God, she's so fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, she is.
They really went hard on the animation design.
I think they knew that Natty would be one of the popular ones this season.
Yes.
Yeah. Like they're like, if we can just get back past the cousin.
Yeah, that he's got that guilt-free charm of an adult woman. They were like, let's after Kyo makes her appearance.
I think even Nakamura knew that he had to give us some delicious adult women content.
Yeah. For those people with the adult woman fetish, to get that market too.
Hell, dude, she knows what she's doing.
Yeah. Get the wacky, waving, inflatable, arm flailing tube Rentaro.
Japanese boy going wild. This is like, she's kind of like, what's the term? A chaser in this moment?
Oh my god, yeah, I guess kind of, yeah. He's like it's like an inversion of like the white guy goes to Japan and get like a
American girl is like, I want a cute little morally upstanding Japanese boy and I want to ruin him. I'm gonna wring him out like a fucking dirty towel.
god, yeah.
ハグくらいアメリカでは挨拶で
It's true. Yeah, that is true. I'd be hugging randos.
ボーイはシャイボーイなのですね
And the kisses are a little less common, but
No.
that's like an indictment on our culture.
Yeah, we
more
should
than
be
anything.
kissing more. This was a fucking insane move, by the way. In the manga, when I first read this shit, I was like, damn! Because, like, this is like,
Right.
you know, sure, right? Hahari joins, but, like, there's kind of like, she had an inroad, right? Her daughter was already in. This is the first adult woman who's just like, I'm about to fuck this high schooler.
Yeah, you ever had fantasies about your teacher, Rentaro boy?
Yes. Now flip the genders. Is it still okay?
Yeah.
Boner.
Yep.
Cowards for not adding a little bit of, like, a spit line, by the way.
Right?
Damn!
God, it's the scene. It's America's ass. Like
They knew they had to. It's actually kind of insane. Like this, like the way she lifts her ass is so unnatural in this scene. Like it's as if
It's like
because it just kept it kept going like past where I expected it.
like Japanese artists are still struggling to this day to depict asses from anything other than like a straight on angle. But yeah, it's still Natty's American ass.
Well,
I'm
you know,
not gonna take that away from it.
It's like you know, clearly the people that work on this, a lot of them probably are in the fandom because that seems to be the way they do it these days. Because that's how you extract the passion, right? And I think that a lot of them probably knew that moment is a pretty legendary ass panel, a pretty legendary Nozawa drawn ass.
I mean, I'm sure when they flip to that page, they're like, okay, yeah, I know exactly how I'm going to animate this. I'm going to join your team specifically so I can animate this. Once I'm done, I will be promptly quitting because I will.
That'll be on my resume. It's like,
work,
what have you done in anime? Well, I did the natty
in my
ass
portfolio.
See, because look at this, right? Like it's as if I'll be honest with you, I would put money.
Let's see frame by frame.
I would put money on the idea. Oh my god. But look, watch as it keeps going up further than you think. It's ridiculous. It just keeps
How
going.
is she doing this?
I would put money on the idea that like they animated this normally and someone went in and they were like, the ass has to go higher.
Look at the hentai style shinies on the skin. There's nowhere else on her body.
I think we might need to show the manga panel for this one. I think it's important. Oh, well, then we have
I
to
mean, I did
change
include it in. Oh yeah, let me.
scene. Can you?
Stop
Do you
sharing.
have it? Can you send it?
Oh yes, I will. Let me, you stop sharing for me, and I'll send the.
Okay.
Oh.
This is very important. I stopped sharing it. Don't worry.
No, I was playing. I mean, I figured we would show it after.
I feel like we're already
we
in,
actually,
brother.
Yeah. At this
I-
point, we might add.
Send it. Send me Donkey Moa. Do you know that? I mean, the chapter should be pretty.
Oh,
easy
no,
to find.
I'm just sending the clips. The
Oh, you have
panels
picture?
from the manga.
Fantastic.
Yeah. See, yeah, it's right there, front and center.
See, I mean, look at this guy.
Discord did.
Oh, it's interesting.
Discord did its thing.
The fucking what was I gonna say? The angle is from more below in the manga.
Yeah, actually, that does make a little more sense.
Which,
I mean,
yeah, because
we should see her crotch more, but whatever, it's fine.
Well, I think we are among the desks in the manga here. We're on the floor
We're
with
in ants
Rentaro.
eye view.
Yeah.
We're looking up like that meme of Willem Dafoe.
And then meanwhile, we're actually with Natty. We're standing up behind Natty in the anime. That's why it felt so unnatural. They're trying to match the same ass we see, but we're at a different angle.
Yeah, they should. People. Well, what is
Oh,
that?
I just realized I didn't change. Hold on, wait a minute. I didn't change the fucking thing. So they weren't seeing any of that.
I was like, should I say something? But yeah.
Yes, you should, motherfucker.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, here you go. Anyway, yeah. So look, in the manga, we're on the floor.
Look at that ass.
Look at the let me zoom in. Oh, so on the manga, we're on the floor, and in the anime,
up at the the desks in the ass.
In the anime, we're standing up behind Natty. So this is, by the way, this is like the first moment. I've been trying to encapsulate TBS Skyen. He's like, I love that guy. Mm-hmm. This is the first moment where I feel like my analysis is matched. This is like something he would say. He was like, you see the angle difference
One
here.
must imagine that Natty is bending her spine at a 90 degree angle.
Literally look at it, bro. Like these are two, you can't unsee it once you start to view this as like two separate PNGs, like her ass and her upper torso.
I mean, now I will say, as an artist, one of the hardest things to do is to get the bottom half of the body and top half of the body to like feel like they're like connected together, especially in an angle like this. One part's obscuring the other. So I mean, I'm not like what's the word? I'm not criticizing armchair criticizing. I'm criticizing from a place of I understand how hard it is, but like you're professionals, damn it, you should be doing better than
I think they would have had an easier time if the fucking angle was from the floor like it was supposed to be.
Maybe
not to be that guy.
Less off.
Google Drive scanning for viruses. All right, let me switch.
Are you back?
I am now back. If you want to return direct control.
Yes.
All right, let me know when I'm good to play here.
There we go.
I'm good to play?
All right. Yep.
All right. Oh, hold up.
Oh.
There. You got it.
Oh, did you click disconnect?
What do you mean? Oh, I must have accidentally. It was doing that thing where it was like it was highlighting it, and when I pushed space to push play, it clicked it. It's true, Rentaro. You cannot deny this.
Yeah, boy, I wish. The Japanese, he says, because I've already watched it once, so I can focus more on the Japanese.
People, and I'm a teacher.
Yes. No. She said hear exactly the Japanese that she says.
I am a teacher.
Okay, she did say that. He forgot the and, but that's nothing compared to how she normally butchers the English language. It's actually pretty good.
Not to justice love.
It's true. I love. Yeah, she's. It's like when we were like in elementary school and we learned about how we were a free country, and briefly as a child you're like, wow, so I can just do anything and not go into jail.
That's kind of hard to believe if you're a minority child, but yeah.
Oh yeah, that's so fair. Yeah. So when I, a privileged white kid, was a child, and I learned about how we were a free country, I was like, wow, very briefly.
When I was like 7, I was watching Nat Geo articles about racist Nazi neo.
Why would you do this to yourself?
Because I wanted to learn about shit. You know, it was like about don't go into like a suspiciously unmarked van, even if they're offering like candy. Like it's like these things to watch out for.
No pedophile wanted me. I was too fat.
Damn. Lucky, I guess.
She's cooking. She's right. Call her out, Rentaro. Your ass is not American. I'm so excited to see how her voice changes.
アメリカ人じゃないの？マジです。
国語教師になれるほど日本語に詳しくて、じゃあ日本文化が大好きで熱心に学んできた人なのかと思えば、掲げている思考はアメリカ的で、その思考は独特で。
Freedom and burgers. That is. Let's talk about this, okay? Because I reread this chapter recently.
Interesting. Because I was reading the episode discussion from Reddit, someone actually linked a study where in Japan, it's like basically like 84% of men and 95% of women basically think a love confession is required, you know, to start a relationship. Like not like you've been dating a couple times and you're like, oh hey,
you got to do this big like performative thing.
Yeah, like in order to even before you even done one date, you gotta do that. Otherwise, I mean, obviously there are people who don't do that, but they tend to be seen as like, you know, fuck boys or like vulgar women.
So over here, oh really? I see. So what you're saying is like, so over here you can kind of just casually like your friends, and then
you're allowed to do things in the more, you know, loosey-goosey kind of way that's contextual to your situation. Whereas in Japan, like as is often the case, there's more of a universal expectation for every single person where it's like, yeah, do love confession, then start dating. No, none of this dating once or twice and then going, hey, what are we? And like, no, that's already too free. That's too, like I said, loosey goosey.
Well, that explains a lot about their weird, I don't know, gender dynamic and lowering birth rates and all that. It's just like very strange. Basically, it sounds like basically in their minds, it's like once I've confessed to you, it's as if we've gotten married, and in order to break up with you, I need to like commit seppuku.
No. You're getting married is even more. Well, actually, I don't know if that is the case, but I would imagine getting married is actually just even a higher level of commitment and explicit official like the memes about how when people are like, oh, when you got to ask for consent, now we got to sit down and write a whole contract. Japan is closer to that than anything in American culture.
Interesting.
Because I've also heard like the trash taste guys. They'll talk about how like it's such a culture shock in Japan where you cannot like if you're at a restaurant you can't be like, hey can I have some incredibly minor like exception based on the circumstances, and that's enough to like just blue screen a lot of Japanese waitresses and waiters. Whereas in America, you said something like people waiting bad, to be, oh yeah, we can totally accommodate that. And I might have never personally done that as a waiter or whatever, but I can have the creative like out of the box thinking to do.
So their society just kind of like runs like a well-oiled machine, basically. And like if you try to,
there's much more of an emphasis on the letter of the law, like explicitly written letter of the law, which has this kind of like opposite effect where if you didn't say we have to do X or can't do X, then that means it's all on the table. Like, that's how the gambling sort of thing works. Where it's like there's this very specific wording of like this type of thing is not allowed. So okay, yeah, we won't do that specific thing you said, but we can do all sorts of insane sort of things in America. We'd be like, well, that's obviously breaking the spirit of the law, even if it's not breaking the letter of the law. But they're like, well, I mean, you didn't say that we can't do X, so like,
wow,
that's the loophole. We're just gonna happily go, and as long as no one ruins the party by saying, hey, wait, what? That's as long as no one does a Kyo type thing where they're going, yeah, then it's like everything's okay, right?
So I guess
as long as no one rocks the boat is how us Americans would kind of.
So if Natty was like really American, the way that she would have confessed would have been like, hey, do you want like my number or something? You want to like hang out? You want to go get a coffee?
Yes.
Fantastic. How do you know this, Rentaro?
Yeah. He studied love culture
of every country.
Every corner of the world.
What do you mean?
Well, let's hope there's ever a Second Amendment moment.
One day she'll have one.
Yeah. When someone threatens the family. When her family threatens family.
Didn't she literally have a gun in like the two chapters ago in the manga?
Yes.
It was like, no fucking Nihonganese for me.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to hear her. Look at her. She's cooking. This VA is amazing.
Is up.
Oh. See, again, I like once you learn her deal, it's like so sad. Like she really does not want to be reminded of this because it's again. There's a lot of characters in this series that are like trans adjacent, right? But because presumably either Nakamura can't or won't do just an actual trans character yet. Here's hoping. What instead he'll do like Hahari, trans age. Natty, trans country, trans nationality.
Look, there's apparently people who do. I'm not sure how serious they are, but they're like trans race or some shit like that. I think 90% of them are like trolling, but it's not like. But it's like it's trolling in the sense where they're like making fun of like trans existence, but
right.
So
well,
not, like,
the difference between
not fun, but
yeah, the difference between like. I don't know, something like transnationality and transgender is that I find it hard to believe that you can have like real dysmorphia over you know what I mean? Whereas like trans people have actual body dysmorphia.
Yeah. Like you might be raised American, but no one's raised an American in the same way that you're raised a girl or a boy.
Yeah.
Like it's
But I can fuck with like what Natty really is, which is basically like she saw American culture in response to her like child abuse upbringing, and she was like
her conservative upbringing.
Yeah, and she's like, I wish that was my life, and so there's something really sweet about that. But she's taken it to a mental illness extreme, which makes her a very interesting, which makes her a very interesting character because she basically doesn't even want to think about the fact that she's Japanese because she's attached her conservative upbringing to all of Japanese culture.
Yes,
super interesting stuff. I'm fucking 3BS Skyening all over the place right now. Shout out.
I'm skying.
Hey, if anyone wants to get 3BS Skyen to shout me out, make him aware of my existence. Go out forth, young ones. I'm just kidding. Don't bother him.
Yes, please. He's already dealing with AI nonsense. AI emulation of his voice nonsense.
Fucked up.
なでしこでナディ
はいナディアとかじゃなくて
どうやってこの学校の先生に
Let's yes, please.
アイアムティーチャーなんです勢いで
かわいい採用
He just what's the word? He pretended like he belonged there, and that was enough for
She
Hahari.
walked in with a yellow vest.
Yeah, with a clipboard. Yeah.
I'm gonna be a teacher. Whoa, hot. It's crazy. She really, truly like mother, like daughter, right? The
Right.
fucking whoa hot panel, which if you're a manga reader, you know about Hikari's whoa hot panel. Hikari's got whoa hot. Hikari's got wow cute.
Yes.
アメリカから来たと言った
That is interesting. So again, I reread this chapter recently. I had forgotten that she technically has been to America very briefly.
Yep. Like insane that she spent like how long on the plane back, like to and back, and just to stand in America for 5 minutes.
She's, like,
okay, I mean,
breathing the
I guess
air,
she
like,
really is from a rich family to be able to pay
Yeah.
for basically a vanity trip like that.
Probably the last of the money that she had access to from that.
Oh,
from,
yeah.
That would be my guess.
He's like, I need this job, please.
Yeah, I spent.
I'm broke AF.
I spent all of my money. I'm as broke as American families were after the
Oh my-
2008
yeah, right now, right, yeah.
financial crisis. Okay, well, that's a really deep cut, Natty. You really studied for that one.
Yeah, I'm like what big recession, whatever.
They hit the Pentagon. I was gonna say something. Fuck. What was I? I was cooking on something. What was I cooking? Remind me.
I'm talking about Hahari's, how Hahari's whoa cute kind of compares to Hikari's wow hot.
Something after that. What was I talking about after that? Help.
Natty. I mean.
Oh,
flying to
America. Okay.
Yeah.
So she went to America for 5 minutes. It reminds me of technically when people are like, "You ever been out of the country?" And I'm like, "Technically,
Yeah.
I've been to Canada for like 5 minutes." like her, where I had a field trip with my school. It was like a bougie ass. You had to pay like $600 to be a part of it. And it was like, I mean, we went. It was called the East Coast trip. We went everywhere. We saw like where Lincoln gave the Gettysburg Address. We went to the Capitol. We saw a lot of shit. But one of the things we saw was the Niagara Falls, but from the Canada side. Because apparently, according to the people who, I don't know for sure, but they said that the view from Canada is better.
Were they Canadians?
I have no idea, but like whoever ran the field trip, they literally made us get our passport just to go to the Canada side of Niagara Falls. That was the only
Well,
part.
for my part,
Yeah.
I've been as someone who has a mother who's an immigrant from Uganda. I've been to Uganda as a 10-year-old, and I also had a connecting flight in Amsterdam. So I'm Mr. Worldwide over here.
Very cool.
昨日行って5分滞在してから来ました
But yeah, like she sounds, she's talking like a normal person.
I love it. This was something that I was excited about for Natty's VA. Is she basically has to play two characters.
どうしておこともろくに引け
Oh hell yeah! More abusive parents. It was on topic.
Yeah.
恥ずかしい蔵でしばらく反省
Well, dude, no wonder she fucking attaches her upbringing to Japanese culture. Her parents were like, "You're a disgrace to our nationality."
And everything we're teaching you is 100% Japanese.
Don't you know this is just how Japan is? There is no child in this country who has an upbringing different from yours.
だってお着物が動きづらくて
It doesn't look like it would be. They look kind of comfy to me. Are they tight?
Well, I mean, compared to what she's wearing now, I think it's probably
God,
more restrictive.
I wish I had assless chaps.
Yeah. That's the one thing that's keeping me like really bothered right now. My ass needs to be free.
Yeah, dude. I mean, listen. When I was a kid, I knew that I wished my balls could be free and breezy, but I knew that society.
If
would
only
never
we
allow it.
lived in a society where men could wear skirts.
Yeah, can we do a free the ball movement, please? Because
Right.
like we can keep the dick covered, but the balls should be able to be. out.
Oh, that's even
Yeah.
interesting.
Right. Well, because the notion is like, I was trying. I don't even know where I'm going with that.
You're about to do some natty style, like argumentation.
Yeah, well, because like when people fucking compare like free the tit to like, well, why can't we
Yeah.
free the dick? And it's like, well, one of them's genitalia and one of them's not. But then I was like trying to be like, well,
I
maybe
guess
that would
the
work if
balls
we only
count
freed the
genitalia,
balls.
like-
Yeah.
Normally in my head, I just think of the penis, but maybe I mean,
Right?
probably it would. I
Can you imagine a world where we could just tape the dick up, but like the balls could just be dangling?
Well, I mean, if you're a certain Australian Aborigine tribe, that is kind of what they do. They have like the penis gourd thing.
That seems. I feel like practicality reasons, like you'd want the balls to be covered, because like I feel like if I was just running with my balls out in like the forest, like a single twig could like stab into my ball skin and like rip it open. That shit is like fragile.
I mean, I think it would probably get to your thighs way before it
You'd
got
think,
to the balls,
but my
right?
balls are massive.
They hang low.
That does run in my family. They're not there yet. I told you the story of my grandpa. Remember? I'll tell it again for the anime
I mean,
onlys.
for them.
Shut up. I bet
Not
my
for me,
grandpa
and
never
may-
thought
may
that
not forgotten.
his legacy. TLDR, my dad and his brother were at the hospital for some procedure that my grandpa on my dad's side got, and he walked out and his fucking balls were like, according to my dad, his balls were like approaching, dangling down to like his knees. Like they were that loose. He might be exaggerating.
Just like older women can have some real crazy sag. Older men can also have crazy sag. You know, we all, our skin gets very saggy.
Potentially a glimpse at my future. We shall see.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll be in like 15 years when 100 Girlfriends is wrapping up. I'll be
15 years, damn.
I think we're making it another 15.
No, I'm saying like real. That's some real lack of confidence in your body's like. Because I mean, how old is your grandpa when you was having these balls hanging? It sounds like he must have been like
Yeah, no, I'm sure he
70s or something, right?
I'm sure he lived. That was my grandpa who lived to like his 90s. Remember the
yeah,
one that
so, I
smoked
mean,
like 2 packs a day and somehow lived into his 90s.
Damn.
Genetics,
Yeah,
baby.
So I'm assuming his balls were not hanging that low from like age 40 or something. that would have been rough. Yeah, then you wouldn't need like a bra, but for balls at that point.
Well, every single timeline in my life has to be attached to 100 Girlfriends because nothing else matters.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, the number of spin-offs the series is going to have are going to be out of this world.
Only if it's about their
fucking
children
crazy.
and raising the children. I don't want anything else. Because like the fucking
What about
spin-offs.
what about the other people in the world? You know, like the Guerrilla Alliance
I'll be honest,
relationship.
brother. The fucking spin-off we got was kind of ass. So
Yeah.
like,
Damn.
It was. We all agreed on this.
Yes. So. I mean that would. Yeah, it would have been nice if that wasn't replacing the manga weekly.
Yeah. For context, anime onlys. Nozawa, the artist of the manga, gave birth and was on maternity leave, and Nakamura very kindly was like, "I'll pump some shit out." Well, she's.
You know, I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and it was like, it just doesn't have the same charm to it. It was fine, free content, whatever. But like, I was like, I would rather you just taking a break, brother.
I mean, if you'd done that, we'd be dry as his hair.
No, we would have been streaming. I got infinite ideas.
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah, moving on.
着たくない置物
Where
を
were we?
毎日着て
Here.
したくないお稽古を毎日しなくてはいけないの。私が大和家の長女に生まれたから。それが日本人。
Wow, she really did. I 3BS Sky my ass off, bro. She really did fucking attach it to all of Japanese culture.
あんなに激しく扉を
This is interesting, right? Why do her parents have these? I think about this a lot.
I guess easiest explanation is they're there to serve as a negative example for, I guess the Nadeshiko family.
More interesting explanation.
Yamato
They're
family.
fucking hypocrites, like a lot of people like this. are. and
Yeah, true. Yeah,
they beat their child.
like Republicans at the Grinder.
Yep.
Not convention.
The Grinder convention. Yes, bro. Bring me to the Grinder convention.
Or the Republican
Context.
convention.
Grinder is a gay Tinder.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, they beat their child. They send her to her room, and then they're like, "Let's watch our funny American movies now."
Oh, those crazy Americans. We could never.
Yeah, I suppose they could be like hate watching. They could be watching it and be like, "This is like, aren't they disgusting?"
Like kind of like a hate boner. Like,
Yeah.
that's so gross. Like, just zoom in on that. Like rewind that. I want to see how fucked up that was. Just now that they're sitting there with their shoes on in the house. Those dirty, disgusting Americans. If only I could punish them like that.
Oh my god, it became like a sadist thing.
Yeah, so that's kind of like the joke I was going for.
I see. Good joke.
It's a weird psychosexual aversion kind of thing.
崩れて
Anyway.
Sorry, I'm attempting to move along. This is a peak ass video. We're not even halfway through the episode.
Right.
閉めなさいって言うくせに
That's the part that got me the most, by the way. The fucking like close the doors softly. I used to live
Yes.
my
Yeah, I
room-
mean that's the classic. Like, I think like who amongst us has not had that thought about our parents when we're getting like disciplined? Like, oh, I get punished for X, but you do. I see you do X all the time. Like,
I lived. My room was right above my dad's, and he worked like 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. every goddamn day. You know, he sucked at sleeping. He had some sleep issue. So and my floor
Sucked
was
at sleeping.
He fucking
That's the
did.
way to describe it.
Yeah, and he you know, my floor was creaky as fuck, and I was fat. I was a fat child, so like I was like nervous to toss and turn in my bed, bro. I was like, I'm gonna wake him up. Fuck. So yeah, I get that. She's got pretty eyes, man. What is the movie?
Yeah.
American Film The Devil.
yeah, I don't recognize that name.
I'm gonna choose to believe that that is her parents that are calling this film The Devil.
The White Devil.
American Film (parentheses) as also known as The Devil. I'm so excited to see
Look
this
at that.
American Film.
The TV glow makes her like eyelashes look kind of blonde.
Bro, they accurately depicted a fat fucking American child, but also he's like kind of muscly.
Yeah, honestly, the other two kids are kind of unrealistic.
Yeah, it's true. I also, bro, popcorn, pizza, cola.
Right. No, it's 100 cola.
嘘でしょ
Disgusting.
テレビを見ながらピザ食べてるポップコーン抱いてる2リットルのコーラ飲んでる
That's why that kid's fat, bro. He's got the
Yeah.
liquid sugar over there.
And then liquid calories.
人はこんなにも自由でいいんだ家の中でく
This is her I saw the TV glow moment.
Yeah.
Trans American. Here we go. Legendary panel. Legendary panel incoming.
Yeah, that's what we're seeing in the background of this video right now for you watching on YouTube.
It's true.
you
Yeah, that's
it's
it.
just
The
actually
fuck you heard round the world. You know,
I love that. And I like that it's like whispery because she's still not brave enough to like actually scream it to them. And by the way, like it's interesting to hear this because in the anime it's played as like in the manga it feels like a comedic moment because she, you know, she's like
Yeah.
fuck you, but like yeah, no, I mean it makes sense that it's actually kind of like an emotional moment because it's the moment that her parents disowned her.
yeah, like a proper conservative
日本
family.
人のくせにこんな頭をこんな
It's
格好
okay,
して
you're allowed freedom type shit.
こんな恥ずかしい人間恋人にしてもらえるわけ
あ、ごめんなさい。話したくないことだってありますよね。これから付き合うって思ったら、その先生のことがもっともっと知りたくなっちゃって、
Motomoto.
すみません。
I'm sorry, I'm just like enraptured in the scene now.
こんな日本人のくせにアメリカ人
No, it's cute as hell, bro. Cringe is in.
何が恥ずかしいんですか？なりたい自分にひたむきで、
There's like a big subsection of our culture where people go to conventions and dress up as fictional characters and pretend
Right.
to be them. It's fine.
Yeah, if she didn't find out about cosplay.
表現できる先生
well,
はとても素敵ですよ。ぜひ俺とお付き合いしてください。
アイジョー君ありがとうございます私もアイジョー君のこと
違いますよね。ナディ先生。
Yeah. Say it in your
Say it
dumb
your
cringe
way.
fuck
Yeah.
way.
アイジョー君
affectionate.
私にとって一番偉大な人で自由
Captain America! Unbelievable.
アイジョーボーイアイオンキャプテンアメリカ
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Yes! Oh, dude, Mimi unfazed.
right.
She's
Like
like,
another blonde, huh? Let's see how you stack up.
does Iku count? Iku's like dirty blonde, right?
Yeah,
I had
and of
something
course
to say.
Nano is just white haired.
There is something genuinely sweet about that scene though, because like that is that's Rentaro incarnate, right? He's like she was prepared to basically like come clean there and be like, okay, I'll be my real self, and he's like, no, you want to be a thing, be that thing. That's you.
He really pulled the Statue of Liberty poem quote. You know, let Okay, I
Bring
can't
me. You're
remember the
tired.
exact
You're
wording.
hungry. Or...
Yeah. You're embarrassing. You're shameful.
Bring me.
Your cringe
Air
ass,
out your dirty
like, cringe
laundry.
lords.
Show me your most controversial Reddit post.
いう次第でございまして、ナディ先生を新しい彼女として迎
Look
え
at
入れ
that
させてい
smile
た
on
だ
her.
いてよろしいでしょうか。
なんというフリーダム集団
Oh, heck, she lies to them for a while too.
Yeah.
Free thinkers. Please,
I guess so.
please, dude. There is an opportunity for her to directly quote like an American right-wing streamer, and it would be very fun. Like,
You know, we are all domestic terrorists. That's what they're going to say when the government comes after them.
please have Natty reference Jan 6th. Please.
Oh my god. They're going to call it Rentaro 6 or something. I don't know.
The second most important American holiday after July 4th.
Oh my, yeah, she wouldn't have the political
she
acumen to
context.
recognize one of these things is not like the other. It's like, oh yeah, July 4th, January 6th, they're both freedom events. It's actually kind of sad that Jan 6th didn't go through. You know, that would have been way more free, right? And, you know, like, someone would have, like, Nano would have her Nanopedia, like, according to my...
It looks like it was an
research.
insurrection event.
Yeah, rather than a revolution.
Oh
It was
no!
it was actually going to cement less freedom.
Wait, what? It's not like the Boston Tea Party?
No, Natty.
Oh.
自分たち望むままフリーダムレ
This is about to be, I'm like in real time remembering what we're about to see, and there's so much.
Yeah.
There's so much that's coming right now, bro. I'm so fucking, my eyes are watering. I'm not ready for this peak.
まるでラブ教科書ペーパーズです。
Shut the fuck up, Mimi.
All she needed was a compliment. She was like, yep,
You're
good.
in. That's like, as long as they recognize my beauty, it's fine.
Yeah.
That's the one requirement.
同じスクール服もったいないです。アメリカへの愛を全身で表現するアイアムのように。
Yes.
もっと
Mama Dani.
自由な魅力の
Yeah.
姿を見せてください。
Now that's a man who understands freedom.
Yeah, truly.
The buses.
The one
He wants to
for
make the
Natty,
buses free.
Yeah. He wants to make, you know, she would actually believe all the propaganda against him. Like,
No,
he wants
I want to
free all the
believe.
prisoners.
I know. I think it's. But she likes it.
Yep.
That's a funny idea. What a twist. I like the idea that
She believes the propaganda, but she thinks it's good. It was the unstated
I like that. Yeah.
implication there.
He wants free drugs for everyone.
Yep.
All groceries free. Okay.
あら楽しそう。それ
This communism thing sounds pretty epic. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty free.
こうしてみんなで自由になりたい
Crazy, by the way. What fucking service did Hahari use to get these outfits? Like, they're the most, like, you know those, because there's shit online where you can, like, turn your child's drawing into, like, a plushie. But then the way that people use it is they just draw their own shit and get it turned into a plushie.
Right.
So
Yeah,
it's
my
like,
kid has really specific tastes. Like, you know, so.
does your kid really wants this plushie with, like, a fucking panty shot and a little, like, pussy crevice? Yes.
Yeah, you know, he's got some weird tastes, okay?
You know, fuck, whatever, man. Are you gonna fucking deny a child's dream? Yeah.
Yeah, he got cancer, okay?
の姿を考えることになった
かけた。相変わらず何でも早い。
That's me at everyone.
AI ガイがフリーダム見せて
AI girl.
Yeah, I'm nano at work. I'm so fast. Damn,
Boring.
you know, what's it going to be, Natty? You know, what type of freedom are we, going to pursue here? Like, the freedom to be exactly what you are, undisturbed, even if that means complacency, or the freedom to pursue your highest potential, even if that means having to get pushed a little.
See, I like that.
We know what's going to be. But
Yeah, you've analyzed her. This is a moment where you kind of analyze her actual political leanings a little bit here. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Because there's Republican freedom and there's Democrat freedom, and we're gonna see which way the Natty blows.
And leftist or freedom?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna push play.
No, yeah. It sounded like you press play. So I was like,
フリーダムです。それは
She's right.
次は私
okay, Karin is being
I
a
like
damn
that-
contrarian.
She was so
a
right.
Karinarian.
She was so right that she was like, I actually agree with you.
マックスでノーフリーダムです。それは
I love that. No, yeah, because Natty's actually a really good like pushback against Nano. Because I would feel the same. I really do like this because I would feel the same way if I was Karne. I'd be like, Nano, I love you. Please stop being boring. Please live a little for the love of God. Damn. Oh yeah, they all didn't think outside the box enough.
Yep.
Bruh. They don't.
No.
No. Truth to power. Oh hell yeah, Iku approved in real time. I like this. I like how she said no to me like that.
Right.
Biting my lip right now.
Masochism senses are tingling.
That's my girl. She didn't even look. That's amazing. I want, dude.
Yeah. No defense, go attack.
We've talked about how we did a stream. Not Reyes wasn't a part of it. It was Reyes has, according to him, no fighting game knowledge. But
yes.
We did a stream about like the potential, a hypothetical 100 girlfriends fighting game. Please watch it. It's very good. But God, this makes me just want all of these voice lines for Natty. Right. Yes.
Yeah. I'm imagining.
Me after
he'd be like, no defense, go attack, and then she'd punch you with an American fist.
American fist.
American drone strike.
Damn, no class for any of them today.
Actually,
oh my! What is this fucking echoey? She broke her. I love it.
But this is apparently a thing I've heard. Like English teachers in Japan really struggle with for their students. Is like. It's actually really hard to get them to think
outside the box
and engage in like creative, independent, opinionated thinking. Like it's like
even
when you specifically request it, they'll just give like some corporate safe answer. It's like
there's a moment like that in Death Note. I don't know. One of my favorite moments in Death Note is when Light is explaining to Ryuk, because like I don't know if you remember when like in the early days when he's starting to kill people. I mean that show, by the way, really ahead of its time. Like 2008, I think, or earlier. And like, there's
definitely earlier, I think.
2006, maybe.
Probably, yeah.
So he's like killing people, and he's like, and he's like, yeah. So the media is still calling this like a string of unexplained heart attacks, but the internet has keyed into the fact that like someone's doing this, and he like goes online, and he doesn't pick his own name. Like the internet picks Kira. You remember that? Mm-hmm. He's like, and he's not. It's funny. It just goes to show how fucking just up his own ass Light is, but he's like, I'm not particularly happy with the name because it comes from the English word of killer, but it's like that's what you're doing, man. But it wasn't gonna say though. But there's a part where he like Ryuk's kind of confused by it, and he's like, humans are just like that, Ryuk. And the example he gives is like if a teacher asks a question in a classroom, and then it shows like the teacher is like, asking about like I don't know like. Is it okay for someone to like the classic question is like is it okay for someone to murder if like it's to I don't know like feed like their starving child one of those questions, and like the like corporate answer the kid in the class gives is like murder is wrong, of course, always wrong, and but then like and Light's like but on the internet anonymity people can give whatever fucking thought they have, so that just reminds me of that scene. Very good scene. I had something to say, but yeah, in that sense, I really do like Natty as a character, and this is one of those like really good Meet the Families that shows off her like best traits, because truly like I hadn't thought about this in a long time, because the last time I read this chapter, well, I reread it recently, but when I first read this chapter, it was like in 2024. She really is like a fucking injection of like creativity and freedom into the family. It's kind of cool to have someone around who is, and I would like to see her do this more actually in the modern manga. Yes. Someone around to just always be pushing people to like live their best life and be more out of the box and be more willing to be crazy. Like
it would give her some nice contrast with girlfriend 33, who's very not like that. So, I mean, there's some real opportunity is being left on the table there, but
indeed,
there's like 15 years worth of manga left to go, so it could be.
Oh, yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there eventually.
Capitalize on. Yeah.
Cute. Just like America.
But it's like, I see how it is. You're talking a big game about how much you love freedom this and love freedom that, but then imposing your own freedom on everyone else. Not cool, Natty, but very American. So good job.
How dare you say that? I'll fuck him right now.
Like that, Natty's.
Yeah. Well, because like that's like a big for me, like how do I put this? I'm trying to figure out how to word what I'm saying. Like, if you just joined this group and they're like, oh, this feels more like a new friend than like a girlfriend, and she's like, what? Am I not kissing him enough? What do I got to do? That, you know what I mean? Yes.
Ain't that the truth? It can also make the possible impossible.
Oh, so true. No, yes.
Yeah, like I mean,
some people should repress themselves.
Real shit.
Oh, Nano, man. We have so many good straight men in this fucking family. The Kurumi Karne Nano triple threat of straight manning from the heavens.
Yep.
There it is. That was in the trailer. I recognize that.
Yeah, but look at this. Hakari was really wanting to talk about evil here when she's just throwing Kurumi under the fucking bus like this.
Whoa! Dude, don't you like Kurumi better? Come on. Isn't she your favorite? Good boy, Rentaro. Memories is crazy. Pokemon reference. Yes. Horrific.
She's right behind me, isn't she?
I have a fanfic where that's how they choose who gets to take Rentaro's virginity for the first time. Because, you only get one virginity. Yeah, I knew I remembered them drawing sticks from somewhere. Because, like, literally,
I also did this in the climax of the first season. But...
Yeah, they like the stick thing. So I have a fanfic.
That's the Japanese way of doing, drawing lots, basically.
I have a fanfic where there's 100 fucking sticks.
Oh my, yeah.
Because it's the future.
Like a bushel.
Yeah, and it's like who gets his first time, basically. And of course, Hakari wants it really bad because in her stupid mind, she's like, the first nut will be the thickest, the creamiest. There's something special about that first nut. The facial expression. There's a lot going on there. I can't reach it. Someone throw her a stick.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what hers is. Oh, yes. It's weird. It's weird that you're, like, into being a dog. Like, you're self-aware about it.
She's a furry.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
I won't argue against that.
Like the most non-furry furry.
She's wearing, like, a Kigurumi. Oh, what?
Same technology girlfriend 25.
Oh, see? Hakari got that for her, man. I mean, Hahari.
He bought it from, like, the company that Hakari
yes.
or something.
This is Mason.
My last paycheck.
This is one of those things, too. One of the first... I mean, I'm sure it's happened before, but this is one of those, like, moments where, like... I think one of the early moments where you kind of realize Nakamura's got a lot of clever ideas for these chapters, right? Like, what a concept. Like, what are these girls...
That Nakamura guy, he's kind of clever, huh?
Yes. And he's like, what do they all look like at their most liberated? What a concept. You know what I mean? Damn!
Like, Natty, what?
Mid.
What's going on? Not being free enough for you?
Mid. Princess.
He was very happy about this. I mean, I guess it makes sense since it's for freeness.
Listen, oh my god, the roleplay sex with Shizuka is gonna be crazy.
Oh my god, yes.
He's gonna come in like Shrek.
The chivalry, very slow, chivalric kind of like build up. They have like send notes back and forth, and they like, I don't know, rescue her from a tower or some shit.
Spread them lips, about to take back my swamp.
Yeah.
The pussy is the swamp, by the way.
I'm about to sheathe my sword, if you catch my drift.
Yes. I don't know if you caught my Shrek reference earlier.
Yeah.
That led into... Okay,
well, oh, wait, yeah. Now I think about it, because Fiona is a princess.
Yeah.
And, I just thought it was just a throwaway joke. But
no! Think better of me, Reyes. My jokes are intelligent. Agree, fucker.
Yeah. So, okay, but yeah. I mean, I was trying to figure out if there's a way to salvage it from my perspective, but I
No,
couldn't.
you
Yeah,
just fucked up.
I
Take
fucked
the L.
up.
Take it on the chin.
Yeah.
姫は歩くだろ
Why is that a good line? That's such a good line. Is that Kurumi?
Yeah.
姫は歩くだろ
これが地図
Hell
に
yeah.
連れ歩きたい
Oh,
という
Yeah, she's
there's
gonna
so many
unlock
different
another
lands,
flag.
bro. Sorry, continue.
He's unlocking another flag in the nano route.
Oh, true. So okay, they have fucking Jasneyland.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, how many
Loveneyland.
different knockoff Disneylands are there in this world? Like, are there any other ones they know about? Like,
Well, they have to go to like their version of Universal at some point.
Yeah, in the manga they do just apparently say Disneyland. So that was a Tuesday translation, so maybe in the Seven Seas they have to like, or maybe it's like a JoJo's Adventure thing where it's like in the official translation we can't say the.
Yeah,
you
I'm
can't
sure.
say the actual thing, but in Japan
Especially
they
for
say it, like, it's
localizations.
no big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
それ子連れの
Nano wants to be a parent. That's good for our pregnancy streams right there.
Ooh, yeah. Actually, yeah, we never caught on the fact that the way he treats Shizuka probably is how she would treat her children.
Yes. Very doting, very like protective.
Yeah, we've been assuming that she'd just be,
Yeah.
the fucking super logical, put him on, I don't know, like Mozart in one ear and Beethoven in the other type
I think
shit.
you'd get a bit of
But no,
both.
he-
I think
yeah,
you'd
probably,
have.
yeah.
Here's how I'm gonna read it. I think you'd have. It would start with that, but then she would be very weak to cuteness, like a Pokemon type disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
She'd be imagining, he has the plan and everything, then as soon as he tries to do it, like the cuteness, it's activating my parental reflex.
Yep, I can already see
Too
it.
hard.
She'd be the type of person where it's like her. Okay, they're at the grocery store. Her kid's like, "Mom, can I please have some candy?" And before, so she, at first she's not looking at the kid. She's looking at the candy, and she's like, "Illogical. Candy provides no nutritional benefit." And blah, blah, blah. And then she looks
No
at her
one
kid's
has
little
it.
face, and then she's like, "I suppose one bag of candy."
But you must brush your teeth. Double, like, 200% more efficiently tonight.
That's really cute, actually. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, now you PewDiePie.
Mid.
次は私ですね
This is crazy. Cop ass
Right.
Chio. Fucking. Oh, I was about to make a really dark joke.
Fed.
And I locked it in. I locked it the fuck in. It was actually a moment where I was like, too soon. Like, it genuinely would be too soon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you that one after the video, Reyes. Maybe
Nice,
you can
nice.
guess. Let's see. What's a not as soon joke I can make about a cop? Like a cop that did a bad thing. You know what? This one doesn't feel as bad. She's ready to
Yeah.
fucking stand around doing nothing at Uvalde.
Yep. Yeah, give her some donuts.
Hey, do you know what I mean? by-
Actually, that's a little topical. That's fitting because it was a school. Oh God. Okay, let's move on. This does
She's
go
ready
too
to do
dark.
nothing to stop a school shooting. Fuck yeah.
It's a school-age cop.
A Whittle police officer.
Okay, Hari. After the last episode, you should not be pushing your luck like this.
She's so good. Look what she said. We were just talking about how Hari's serious arc is coming up.
Yeah.
Maybe it is foreshadowing.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
セリフが伏線じゃないことを願うばかりだ
Kurumi! Oh, right, she's got... That's fucking cute! Okay, wait, we need to talk about this, because Kurumi's, like, to me, one of the more, like, complex, interesting girlfriends, okay? The macaroon thing is obvious. It's edible clothes, that's cute, right? But the fact that it's, like, a cute little fairy dress shows that there's, like,
it didn't have to.
Yes.
Yeah, it could have been a
Yes.
very, what's the word, like nano-style functional reform.
It could have just been
Like,
clothing
crazy.
made out of food, right?
Yeah.
It's my normal outfit,
She
but
made-
it's
she
all
made
edible.
Something very cutesy and a little
Right.
cheesy, guys. Yeah.
Which is interesting, because that shows this is another tomboy who's a little bit kind of like, oh, you know, maybe I want to dive into being
Yeah, it
cute
does remind me of
occasionally.
that moment in the like popularity rankings chapter, which she seemed like surprisingly, where she seemed like it was a little tsundere about it, where she was kind of like, yeah, I don't really care about this sort of thing. But then when she got a little nomination, she was like really happy. I was like, wow, I did not realize she was. That's when I realized that she really had a bit of a complex around these sort of things.
You know, the vibe I get from Kurumi is that a little similar to Iku, where they both were kind of so weird and hyper-fixated on their own thing that they didn't have a lot of friends. And they both, I think...
And they couldn't, like, properly be girly. Like, they couldn't, like...
Yes.
I kind of reminded of how, like, what happens with a lot of autistic people, where it's like,
Yep.
you're so busy dealing with the...
You can't follow the script that life has provided
Yes.
you. Yeah.
Yep.
Vex, my old YouTube partner, used to their cover photo on Facebook, I think. I don't know. It was gender is a performance, and I've forgotten my lines, which goes hard as hell. And yeah, I mean, like, I think, like I said, Iku and Kurumi are both people who, A, I think probably didn't have a lot of friends growing up, and B, definitely both of them kind of wrote off the idea of ever having a boyfriend, right? We saw this with Iku, right? One of my favorite lines is where she's like, I never thought of myself as a girl who would fall in love, right? I get that same vibe from Kurumi, because Kurumi had kind of written herself, she had like come to accept, just like I came to accept.
Yeah, she was literally Sasuke posting about how he was like, I'm not going to be your friend then. I'm only dating Rentaro, okay, guys?
Even before that, that's true, right? That shows you probably how no friends she had at all, right? Yeah. But even let's go even before that, right? Kurumi reminds me a bit of, so when I was young, high school, college, I was fat my whole life, but I only got fatter for a while until I lost a bunch of weight in my adulthood, thank God. But like when I was in high school, college, I was like 340 pounds. I was like morbidly obese and nasty. And there came a point where I basically just gave up on ever getting a girlfriend. I was like, yeah, it's probably never gonna happen. No, that's fine. It's too bad, but I'll live with it, right? And so, like, I get the vibe that both Iku and Kurumi had hit that point in their lives. And it's funny because Kurumi's fucking in middle school, but you still, right? When you're in middle, when you're that age, sometimes you think some goofy fucking shit. Yeah, you think this is the most mature I'll ever be. This is the end of my life. Yeah. 8th grade, truly. If I finished evolving as a human being. So yeah, I think there's something, you kind of get the vibe, much like Iku, when she, a chapter that better goddamn be adapted next episode, by the way. Boyish Girlfriend. Look at, okay, anime onlys, you either get one of Iku's best chapters ever next week, or they skip it and I kill everyone involved in Minecraft. That's a joke. That is such a joke,
including you, dear viewer. Just as collateral damage.
Yes. God, dude, you really can't. The internet ain't what it used to be, man. Like, I used to be able to just make a joke like that, and everyone just knew it was a joke. But now I feel like there's like a non-zero chance that I get like a letter in the mail. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, what was I saying? Anyway, So anyway, Iku in that chapter, we see her actually like. I suppose that this is kind of a spoiler. We see her show interest in dressing slightly feminine because she has a boyfriend now. And so it is cute to imagine that Kurumi, for similar reasons, had never really considered, she probably just considered dressing feminine a thing that women that want to court men do. And now that that's a real thing in her life, similar to Iku, there's like an interest in being cutesy. Another interpretation I have is that maybe this is calling back to like her childhood, like maybe some like fairy show she used to watch, I think that's really cute to imagine as well. Like a Sour Patch Kids, right? Like maybe, you know how Sour Patch Kids, like they're like strawberry scented. I almost get the vibe that she had like a toy called like Macaroon Princess, and she wanted to like eat it as a kid. She's like putting it in her mouth, and her mom had to be like, "Stop! Get out of your mouth!"
Oh my god, yeah. I'm imagining the things she must have been putting in her mouth as a baby. That was
cute.
Like this child is trying to kill himself. Like,
but the fucking antifreeze smells so good.
Yo, why does the gasoline smell just like pepperoni?
True, but you didn't have to make it a dress. Explain yourself.
Yeah. Need some iron in her diet.
Cute. God, she's cute. This is freakish.
Yeah.
You've gone too far. Hari's like, this one alone cost $10 million.
This GDP of a small country over here.
But I couldn't say no to one of my girlfriends.
So far away, her voice is like fading out.
Oh my god, we went right to this, huh? We didn't even get time to like sit on Mimi's. Yeah, the fucking echo. Here we are. Nice. Good.
Yeah, I'm with you,
Damn!
Dexio. Yeah.
Iku.
Damn, I mean, it looks pretty good.
Iku. Well, hold on. I can at least appreciate her. Oh my god, bro. This is one of those because they don't often because you know this is how art works, right? You can't always draw them with all of their muscle definition, but like I choose to believe that this is like canon Iku body because she should be very, very toned.
Yeah, toned out the wazoo.
God. Oh,
yeah, this Amazon over here.
I want to surf around her body. Thank you for the slow pan. Letting me appreciate this. All right, moving on. This one's probably the funniest.
Yeah.
She invented
Please don't try this at home.
a
You will die
non-toxic
and it will hurt.
formaldehyde.
Yes.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
impressive.
it's crazy. Okay, she probably added that shit on purpose.
Yes, Goblin. Bruh.
No, last episode really left an impression.
Oh. One day, girl. In fact, the newest chapter.
Yeah, that one day, maybe sooner than you.
Oh, Mei, your fucking trading is paying off. Come to me. Crawl up here. Climb up here right now. Desuwa.
You're probably
Here it
hiding under
is.
your
The
skirt.
reveal. You were saying?
But yeah, Memory's probably just hiding under a Mimi skirt.
Ooh. Good view. Good view. All right, here we go. Here we go, everyone.
Right. I wonder what he could be. Oh, it's the rubber man himself. Yeah, this is foreshadowing
It
anime only.
is. The fucking
In ways you cannot
One
imagine.
Piece. He's a pre-time skip boy. Oh, yet. When are we getting hockey use Rentaro? Oh my god, that's interesting.
Yeah,
That's got to come back shortly. There'll be like a
Joy Boy Rentaro.
inevitably good reference. There will be a moment shortly where we get this chapter. Let's get a sequel to this chapter. This is a cool concept. I want to see all the new girls, their most free forms.
I want to see Girlfriend 26. It's Miss Abnormal because
Oh yes,
I figured if I can't remember.
Oh my
which one
god,
26 is,
hers
you
would be
probably-
horrific. It would be like the most like
Yeah.
it'd be just an amalgamation of like the most horrific, weird. She'd
Yeah.
look like a Junji Ito creature.
Oh my lord.
Yes, he is. Goddammit.
Of course he is.
Rentaro. If Rentaro doesn't make a man pass out just from fucking giving him the stare at some point in this series,
The manly stare. I felt my manly ovaries starting to quake.
ooh, yeah, he will be so powerful that he will meet a man, fall in love with him, and then zing with him, and he will turn into a woman in real time.
Oh my
Like,
lord.
ah!
You know, he's like the Midas touch, but for turning men into women.
You like there's gonna come a moment where 100 won't be enough, bro. Like he's gonna keep going, and it'll be like
He's like, yeah, I got so used to it. It's not enough.
I need more.
I don't know how to live a life without new
Constantly adding girlfriends. He's fucking walking down the street. He just like sees someone and he's like, "I've taken a liking to you. Join the cause, brother, or should I say, sister?" Ah! He like touches
wait,
the.
what? And then her voice is like just rise an octave.
That's incredible. You've seen the fucking. It's pretty famous at this point. That fucking comic that was written by the comic that was drawn by that like a stupid right wing like influencer, and it was the Joe Biden fucking sucking the melanin out of that.
Oh
woman.
my god. Yes.
Actually, rare, funny Republican comic.
I mean, they could be funny. It's usually the issue.
It's
is
rare,
they're
though.
being funny. Yeah.
When I think of Republican humor, I think Fauci, ouchie, Fauci, ouchie.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
Jesus. Oh, what was hers? I don't even remember.
Okay.
What's the name of that nurse, Karade?
Yeah, that too. But yeah, like girls really trying to pull that pool episode excuse from season 1, like 2 seasons ago. like Karane, get some new excuses, and
Yeah.
also please don't go to the nurse's office. It's not time for her yet, for the nurse yet.
It's like, what do you
couple
mean
seasons
you
away.
didn't want to show your ultimate freedom, Nani or Karane?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess that would be hard for a tsundere.
室にごねて自分だけ尺もらおうって
That is what she's
That's
doing.
not what he's doing. Hon.
Oh,
You would do that, but yeah.
my God.
Yeah, oh my lord. Yeah, this is
Right?
one of my favorite
For
SSR
gore.
rare Karanes. Angie Karane, oh my lord.
Angie made Karane? What even is this? What's the rationale?
It's a cutesy girl.
Because you're right, because
pop
she,
fashion.
yeah, she wants to be cutesy. Okay.
This is the other. Yeah, if Nano, Kurumi, and
Cutesy
Karane
guy!
are the straight man trio, then Nano, Kurumi, and Iku are like the tomboy, wants to be cute girl.
Look at her
Combo.
hat. Look at her girlfriend 27 ass
Little
hat.
beret. Like the beret is really what seals the deal, is being like, this is a classic, like a cute girl doing cute things in anime type shit.
You need to help me if I was right or not. I said look at her girlfriend 27 ass hat, but I don't actually. I'm just guessing.
Oh wait, yeah.
Was
Well,
I right?
29, but yeah.
Damn it,
Yeah,
29.
29,
Okay.
yeah. The 27.
Speaking
is
of
the one
codes
who-
over here.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Look at fucking Hikari's face right.
Right?
the
Oh
fuck
my
now.
god. And Natty is still having none of
mid.
it, but yeah.
Mid.
But yeah, like Hikari looks. I don't know what to say about how to describe this face of hers.
It's very punchable. I must
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, I understand Karane for once now.
She's kind of like drawn like one of the Oni Plays guys. If
Mm-hmm.
you've ever seen their like animation, this looks like an Oni Plays animation. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
But I do see like has that like YouTube avatar.
Yeah.
Like just this goofy ass.
This is her
smug
Game
ass.
Grumps head right now.
Yes.
Oh my god, did you hear the noise?
Yeah, you heard like.
Dude.
She's
Actually-
having fun.
Wow, she's cute.
あらあらカルネセンテレかわいいじゃない
Well, yeah, I think Hikari understands the cutest Karane is the most embarrassed Karane.
Well,
She's,
and
just,
she's
she's
also
just giving us all fan service.
hopelessly lesbian
real
for
fan
Karne
service.
as well. Like, you
Oh,
know,
yeah, that's
like,
good.
yeah, this is not just a teasing thing. She also desperately wants to bump uglies with her.
Yes.
世界一ゆるふわだよからね
うるさいってのあっち行け
He's dead. I don't like that.
決まりすぎて音楽が死んでい
It's
る
because he's Gum Gum right now.
ハリー次
Yeah.
あんたでしょいや
What even is hers? I'm trying to remember.
You're gonna like
She's
it.
got like a bunch of udders because she wants to be the ultimate mom.
Maybe that's for a different freedom outfit. Yeah.
せっかくみんなの可愛い姿が見れたんだし
Oh, is it hers? This is where she wishes she was their age, right? We get a little bit of that ageism. Yeah.
Yep.
Again, like Hahari is such a fascinating character because I've done this rant like 16 times on our manga reviews, but like you cannot forgive her for what she's done because
Yes.
it's very illegal and very bad. But it's also interesting to analyze why bad people do bad things, right? And like her rationale is super interesting, not okay, but interesting because she's had a very stunted childhood and desperately wishes to go back to it, and that
Whose fault
is
is
the
that,
making.
Hahari? But yeah.
Yeah, well, just TLDR, that is one of the makings of a pedophile, right? One who doesn't really ever move on from being a child in their brain, right? A classic example is like the scourge of pedophiles at Smash Brothers tournaments. You know what I mean? They get their first crumb of adoration, and it's because they're really good
they're
at like
30 years
Fox
old.
McCloud. Yeah, and they're 30, and there's a bunch of like 16-year-olds in the audience, and well, you see where that goes, right? So I mean, here we have Hahari, who basically like her life had become nothing but running her like multi-billion-dollar conglomerate, and then like she probably didn't have like any real friends really. She was just a businesswoman whose life was like a nothing void, and then here you have like the first like real, genuine, deep love and care people in her life for the first time and like ever, and they're all children, and it's like, well, damn, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, thankfully, she's got one other adult now to, sort of legally spread her affections. We'll
Yeah, dude.
see how whether that actually happens or not. But,
Well, if Hahari was a real one, she would be like, when you're older, all of you, in the meantime, I'm going to yoink May and Natty into a room,
Right.
fucking take out
We're gonna do
all
some
of my aggressions.
We're gonna have some adult fun over here.
Hopefully we get to the chapter where they go into this more, by the way.
Well, that'd be fucked up if they dropped that.
That's a really good one, too. Oh, see, because this is like, look at this side of you're getting of her that's so rare and bashful. You know, and it's really interesting. It really, really is. I mean, like, it's just this
genuinely embarrassed.
She
or
wishes.
Maybe not even embarrassed, but just, you know, like,
yeah,
some other similar emotion to him.
Well, like, she must feel the fact that there is like a self-awareness there, where she wishes that she was in high school with them, so she could just enjoy this polycule in a more normal fashion. Like, there's a part of her that's self-aware and like, yeah, I do wish that I was just the same age as you guys.
Yeah,
you know what
we
I
heard
mean?
her say this a few minutes ago. Like, yeah, she knows the crime or prison is a real possibility for her. So, yeah, I guess she's just putting it out of her head most of the time, but she's actually worried about that.
As she should be. Well, you know, it's like every moment, every night she's going to sleep, she's like worried about prison, but then keeps reassuring her, like, no, I'm a billionaire. It's fine. I'm a billionaire.
Well, what all billionaires tell themselves.
Not really. She's dead. Get her soul! The soul joke is back!
I forgot this moment. Yeah, because, like, yeah, for the anime onlys, you know, by this point in the manga, May had already been, you know, dunking Hari's soul back in her body, in their mortal coil several times already. So this was, like, a real, like, seeing Nana do that to May was, like, a real, like, glorious sort of punchline to, like, a long-running joke already. So I don't know, it was kind of as funny, because we don't get to see it as often in the anime, but yeah, definitely a nice little...
it's the 3 to a 1, 2, 3 punch joke.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Wow.
The booms.
And they're enabling her. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's okay. Just really internalize the fact that you are the same age as us, and every sexual thing you do to us is totally okay and not at all weird.
Oh my, this line.
Ah, classic!
Now you feel like they kind of. I've seen some reactions to this episode, and a lot of people don't
get the joke.
They're like, wait, what? What does he mean? Because it's not as clear. Because in the manga, he says something to the effect of like,
"You look like you take clients."
Yes, which is way more obvious.
An incredible line.
Yeah, the savagery on display was unreal.
Oh, my slutty mother.
That tongue of hers.
That's so nice of you, Hikari.
Yeah. Yes, what do you think of our bong guys?
Fucking mid. If you're not whipping your pussies out, what's even the point of freedom?
Yeah, as we all know, the only true freedom, as Kill la Kill,
yes,
like 13 years ago,
yes,
the only true freedom is pure, beautiful nudity.
This was the test. This is one of those tests where like you get it and it says don't answer any of the questions. You're supposed to turn back in a blank sheet of paper.
Yes, and in this case, your naked body
is the most free. Surprise, I got you. I'm a fucking nudist. And then it's revealed she's the nudist girlfriend, and not at all. The America thing is not her shtick at all.
Yeah, she reveals that she was actually just prudently hiding her real reactions so that she would not unduly influence any of the GFs.
Ooh, good.
Perfect, good teacher. They're actually letting them be free to be themselves.
Thigh gapo. Sorry, I was thinking about a thigh gap.
I mean, that thigh gap is a little. What's the word? It's like a black hole. It sucks away all
thought.
Mental ability. Yeah.
The gappier the thigh, the more free.
Yeah.
You are Charlie Kirk.
Oh my lord.
You carry the flame.
Yeah, she would probably consider that a real tragedy.
Constantly.
Look at Kusuri in the background.
Oh, let me go back.
No thoughts. Head empty.
Well, her head's full of fucking formaldehyde. It's seeping into her pores.
Yeah, she said it was slightly
Only slightly
harmful.
toxic. It makes her
this
piss
is
more yellow.
it is where she's been there too long. It's starting to affect her.
I'm fading away, everyone.
あんなに厳しかった人がついに僕たちの努力を認
There's a lot of emphasis on Iku's thoughts on her. I like it.
Yeah, this is actually manga accurate, but it's been so long. I was surprised to be seeing so much
This is
thoughts from
back
her this
when
episode
Iku
and last
was
one.
respected.
Yeah, unfortunate.
いえ私たちの方こそ
What a creature she is.
こんな素敵な姿になれた金ちゃんの仮装大賞みたいで楽しいのだナディ先生があそこまで厳しくダメ出ししてくれなかったら気づけませんでしたね自分が本当はこんな
Which I guess Chio wants to be a cop.
Yeah.
I'll be
He
honest.
wants to be a fucking pig of the state.
Chio is so different now. Like she's an entirely different character in the manga now. Like she's gone through so much intentionally. She's gone through so much growth. I think her answer would be different these days. I really do.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, the popular imagining of a cop is generally a lot more positive.
Japan's a little more
than
chill
the reality of
about cops, or their cops are a touch more chill, I imagine.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, because it's
Comparatively.
the prosecution system that's fucked up. I think the cops
Yeah,
tend to be
yeah.
a little more. Well,
It's
I
a
mean,
give
if
and
you compare-
take.
as an American, any nation's cops are like way
Yeah.
more chill. We're kind of skewed over here.
自分の気持ちに自由になるって気づいてすらいなかったわね
I love it. This is the lesson that the Rentaro family needs. Be more freakish. Zero
Okay,
fucking.
that's a terrifying thing to hear, though, especially from Hahari.
God, I've
it
been
also
holding
explains
myself
so
back
much.
so much.
Yeah, explains so much that happens afterwards from this point on.
Oh yeah, because I think this is probably the moment where Iku just stops pretending like it's about training, and she's like,
oh
"Who
my
wants
God,
to paddle my ass? Come on!"
Yeah, maybe binging the series like that 2 years ago didn't maybe miss out on some of the subplots that were going on.
Well, there's always more to be gleaned from a rewatch. No matter how much attention you pay, there's always more to be gleaned from a rewatch.
Especially when it's as meaning packed as this story.
Indeed, yeah, this is a deep ass story. I was gonna try to set up a joke, but no joke. It really is.
Yeah.
こちらこそありがとうございましたナディ様おおなんとビューティフォーハートピーポーズそんな皆さんに
Hearing her speak though, it's still
Oh, who dat?
昔のね
new phone. Who that?
ヤマトナデシコ日本人
それはナディ先生が絶対
That's crazy. There was a moment where she was like, "Hey, can you?" There's no way Rentaro would have kept a secret from his girlfriends. Ain't no.
But if
shot.
it was for his other girlfriend,
That's
you know.
interesting. What an interesting fucking query that is. Okay, thought experiment. Rentaro walks in on Karane masturbating furiously to a picture of Hikari. Obviously, he like bashes his head into the wall for witnessing such a sight. But then Karane is like, "Rentaro, you have to keep this a secret. She will never let me live this down." What does he do? I think he would keep the secret, but unless Hikari sniffed out,
because Hikari would have the lesbian horny tension.
Yeah.
She'd be like, "I smell something about you smells different."
Something
Karane,"
about your
and then-
fingers, Karane,
Yeah.
smell a little different. She's like, I
Yeah,
didn't
your
get a chance
fingers
to
are
wash them
moving
yet.
a different way. And then Rentaro would see that, and he starts sweating.
Like,
buckets,
fuck,
and
oh
Hikari would
god.
use her big horny brain to deduce the truth of the matter. So.
Yeah, so some real you like Krabby Patties, don't you Squidward energy.
Yep.
大切な秘密だったはずじゃ
皆さん本当に素晴らしい自由を見せてくれたですアンドこれがアイアムリト
Yeah, zooming in real.
皆さん
Just the fucking camera hits her head. Teacher Des.
There's one thing he's gonna be strict about.
静香先輩も
食べる
いただきます
Now that's very cute seeing the Kurumi.
Yes,
There we
climb
go.
her, Iku.
Bro, that is a criminal outfit. I mean, look at the there's the booty mole,
Yeah.
the elusive booty mole. But I mean, I was trying to. Okay, wait.
Was there a
wait.
frame that?
Well, yeah, the crotch. that's
Oh
on
yeah, I mean
display
it's
here.
riding up her crev, I'm sure.
The hip to everything else ratio. I mean, obviously Hikari is
It's
also
in the
fucking
genetics.
insane. Yeah,
Can mommy have a bit
they
of
are
that
they are
chocolate syrup?
pair incarnate.
Yeah. That stale ass, old ass chocolate, body temperature
Right.
ass chocolate syrup on your body.
全部レンタロウくんのなんで
Straight.
私が治療しないで遊ばせ
Fellas, is it straight if you don't want to fuck your mother? Sisters, is it straight? Does it mean you're straight if you don't want to fuck your horny mom? Asking for
I think that's outside the realm of straightness and gayness.
Oh, that'd be really funny if Hikari's like, daughter, please fuck me. And then she's like, no, actually. And then she's like, fucking het.
I didn't realize you were such a square, Hikari. I didn't realize I raised such a square, Hikari.
A bigot, even.
Oh my, yeah,
I'm so happy that Iku is climbing this.
right. Mount Mimimi.
くなってさらにフリーダムな気分
In her fucking Rockly weights as
ホ
well.
ラーで誰にも明かせず来たです
Thriller Night.
アイアムがジャパンピーポーのシークレット
Michael
こんな
Jackson.
デイがカモンなんで
Yeah, they only did Thriller
それ
Bark.
もこれも
Thriller Bark. Favorite
アイアムの
arc.
シークレット見抜いて恥ずかしくない言ってくれたおかげです
Yes.
レンタロウボーイ
God, it is a wee bit cringe, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like it's
that's
cute,
what I get.
but like hearing it, it's like okay, like we all know you're not actually this, and so it is kind of crazy to keep doing it, like Loki.
It's 24/7 roleplay.
It really is. Oh, that's a great way to put it. Rantaro boy.
ナディ先生
Rantaro boy. Big fucking kiss. Do a. That's so funny. That's so real.
分かつデスティニー、いや
Like your glasses clinking together.
Oh my god. Any after credit scene?
No.
They keep.
I mean, wait, have they ever? Oh, wait,
There
they've
was
done- they have
one in
done
the
some after
first
credits, but
episode,
they do
bro.
these jokes.
Yeah, it was fun. That's where he was like, any grandchildren?
Wait, don't close it yet. I still got some damn.
Okay.
I
You've
still-
got
I still got some.
maybe 15
thing,
minutes
yeah.
because I literally, we're approaching.
What?
Brother, I have to get up at
Well,
4
yeah,
a.m.
okay,
tomorrow.
it's 9 on yours.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I'll try. Oh my lord. Okay, let me do some triage and prioritize. Okay, well, okay. Seeing her in color, seeing her past self in color, made me realize she actually looks a lot like Shizuka, and not just does she look a lot like Shizuka. Like there's a lot of just kind of distinct similarities between Shizuka and Natty's upbringing. I mean,
Reyes,
it might
it's
just
okay.
be-
I don't want you to feel like you have to rush. I prioritize content over my health. It's fine. It just do what you got to do. I love you and I love this channel. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, this is the important bit. The other bits are
we'll
more
just see
fun,
where it
so-
goes. Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right. She's
Yeah, this part is so I mean that might be partly because they both their pasts prominently feature their mother kind of yelling at their daughter for not getting with the program. But yeah, she even looks like freaking Shizuka. Like
yeah. There's a genetic disposition to being beat by your mother.
yeah.
You know what's interesting?
yeah, like-
I did not realize that my Shizuka ramble in the beginning was so accidentally on topic.
Mm-hmm. Wow. I mean, we're just that good.
I have a talent for this.
Everything we say is meaningful and
Everything
on topic.
we say
Yes.
is meaningful.
Even
and
if
on
we
topic.
don't realize it
Yeah.
ourselves.
Even that bit about Hikari's pussy crease getting when the ribbon
Yeah.
riding up in it,
And I mean, hell, I wouldn't even be surprised if Natty was actually quoting lines from like this movie. When some of the
Oh,
things
I'm
she's
sure,
saying were
yeah.
actually just just like how Shizuka's quoting. I mean, granted, it's a little easy for her because she's just directly text speaking the books
Yeah,
and whatnot.
I mean, we know she has them memorized. She's already proven herself.
But yeah, I mean, like Natty was clearly like a kid back then
Mhm.
here,
Oh, yeah.
and we see like he's like an adult. So I mean, that means he's been hiding. He was hiding this shit for like perhaps like 4 or 5
Oh,
years.
good
before
point.
she
Like,
could-
it probably
she got her driver's license before going blind and American.
Well, she probably like anything, right? Like that was like the moment, the impetus, just like your favorite girlfriend, your favorite future girlfriend.
Yeah.
There's like a moment, and then it slowly builds. It's not like your entire personality changes overnight, right? So I assume.
Well, I mean, I'm sure for Natty, it probably was. It was probably very analogous to like like a gay kid finding out that they're gay, or like an atheist kid finding out they're an atheist. It's
Right,
like,
but
like,
it's not
sorry,
like-
mom, I've been atheist. Sorry, mom, sorry, dad, I've been gay, kind of shit. And then getting kicked out. I mean, that's probably the most American thing he's done yet, to get kicked out by her family after coming out to them.
Yeah. No. What I'm saying is like she clearly stayed in the closet, as it were, right?
I was kind of assuming that. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'd say
what
that,
is that? I'm confused
like,
what
the
our
closet.
disagreement is. You said you were surprised at how long it took her to transition.
Well,
into
no, I
full
mean,
American.
it was more like I realized finally.
Oh, okay.
'cause I hadn't made that connection. Yeah, she saw us as like a kid or a teenager or whatever. And then like at least a couple years passed by where she was she's just staying. She didn't come out because obviously she knew if she came out, it would not go over.
You gotta wait till you're
Finally,
the age where you can survive without your parents.
Yeah. Yeah, she was. I mean, she's got a good head on her shoulders, despite the. She waited till she learned to drive. I imagine she waited until she finished school and got like some meaningful skills. I mean, not enough to pass the English test for this job, but she did a very smart way.
Well, I also just like imagining like her, because like that was one American movie. I like imagining her sneaking more.
Oh yeah, definitely. She watched more of them.
Well, but also like not even just the ones that are in this storeroom. Like any opportunity where maybe they were because even Amish kids go to like Walmart with their fucking parents to get ingredients, right? I've seen them. So like like I like to imagine they're out like nearby. I don't know, like her mother's getting something and then she runs over to the Blockbuster nearby and fucking yoinks like Titanic or something. You know what I mean? Like.
Right.
It's cute to imagine. It's a slow process is all I was saying. I don't like to imagine that it was like overnight she changed her personality.
Well, no, she didn't change her personality. But I mean, I'm speaking from experience. Like I went overnight from being Christian and being like kind of having similar thoughts to Natty, being like I'm not really. Well, yeah, I've told you about it. Like I find like literally finding out.
I don't remember overnight being like a key factor of that story.
Yeah, it was like 2 days. Like within 2 days, I found out about like Christopher Dawson.
Oh yes, I do remember this.
And realized, atheism is a thing. And then within 2 days, I was an atheist. I didn't come out for a little bit, but I mean, and I've heard similar stories from gay people and trans people where they had this moment where where there was a before time and there's an after time.
That's very interesting and very not my experience at all with anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very slow in everything. What did you say? A nearly religious.
Observation of like
you said something about
procedure.
No, you said I have like a Buddhist monk's dedication to doing stuff in the most inefficient way possible.
Yeah.
So for me, I mean, I've told you my coming out as bi story. It was like abject denial for like years.
Oh well, those are the two responses. That's when either you like, no, I'm not that. Like I'm a normal person. I'm not.
I went from I date my friends if they were girls to I date like 10 guys to
I think for people like me, there's like a preceding element of like I always felt I was different, but I never could put my finger on it. And when you finally find it, like, oh, that's what it was. Oh, and it's like, you're immediately like. Yeah, finally I see what it was. Where if the denial route, that usually does slow things down quite a bit.
Well, I've got to say I don't
because you have to admit to yourself.
Yeah, I don't really agree with this metaphor for Natty because Natty's one of the rare.
Well, we don't have.
Natty's one of the rare Nakamura characters that is like almost 100% nurture and not nature. Like she was not born loving America. There's no flashback where she came out the pussy. She was like America, yeah.
Okay, but I wasn't born atheist either.
No, but I thought that the way you were wording it was like within her always, and all she needed was.
Well, yes, we already know that she was like, I don't like this Japanese.
Right, but that's because of how she was raised. Like this wasn't like within her biologically. She was pushed to this position because of how she was pushed in. Like if she was raised as like by like a normal chill family, she wouldn't have had this extreme reaction. Then I guess I don't understand what we're discussing. Like what the back and forth here is.
Well, I mean. Well, what it seems to be is the case. We just had two different, one of the at least two different approaches to like having a very different, what's the word? Like your upbringing brings you up to be one way, but then you decide to do something very different and is not kind of explicitly accepted, or even might be explicitly not accepted within your culture. And I had the experience with being like, I always kind of knew that I wasn't totally down for this shit, and then I finally find that thing that makes you, oh, that's what it was. Whereas you had the experience where it's more like no, I'm not like that. I describe it as like I'm normal, but I don't know if that's how you experience it. But I mean, so I sort of naturally assumed, because the way Natty is describing it sounded very similar to not just my experiences with atheism, but experiences I've heard with people who turn out to be bisexual or trans or any other thing that their parents or society were like, fuck no, in this family we are normal people, we don't do that. But I mean, yeah, so I just kind of assumed.
That's really interesting. I think that is just like a difference between us, because like for me, I mean, almost every big change in my personality was like a slow transition over years. You know what I mean? There was no like overnight moment for me for like anything I can think of, to be honest with you. Even getting into anime.
It's important to, like, it isn't the realization is technically the overnight part. There was, like I said, there was a preceding point of time of like, being dissatisfied with it, but not being able to put your finger on it, because you're a kid, you don't have the experience or worldly
so you
knowledge
look back with hindsight and then realize when the realization
you realize, like, that's like there's a name for that thing that I was feeling, like it's something like that.
No, okay, that makes sense.
I mean, definitely we definitely don't get to see, we definitely don't get to see after Natty discovers this Wonderland of Freedom how she reacted, because that would also give us some insight into which camp she falls into, more or less. I mean, like I said, I was assuming because of the way he was talking about her upbringing that it was more similar. Well, I mean, I recognized it, and so I assumed it must be the same as mine. But then you bringing up your experience also, made me realize, okay, yeah, he could have described her distaste for what she sees as Japanese culture like that, but then also afterwards not necessarily jumped to the American train right away.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's an area I did not expect us to find such disagreement, but it was interesting to hash it out. Mm-hmm. I mean, the way I interpret, the way I always assumed Natty's pathway here was that she sees that one, and that's clearly a big moment for her. But like, I'll also like, I don't know. I guess I find it hard to believe that you would throw away your years of upbringing in like a single night. To me, it's usually it's always been more of like chipping away slowly.
Yeah, because that's technically what happened. Because the chipping away happened beforehand, and then so it's. I wonder. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out this way. Like, how you pithily kind of put this together in like a framework, because the preceding element of like I mean, I think what it comes down to is basically there was never a real buy-in at the beginning. Because I always kind of like described like my Christianity was like, I was a Christian. I believed in God the same way that people believe in like Jupiter or something. It's like, they give. Obviously,
you believed in it, but it wasn't like informed. Like, you didn't come to that decision
not even that,
with all of with everything on the table.
Yeah, or more to the sense of like the fact that Jupiter exists does not, like, you don't make decisions, like, unless you're an astrologist or something. You don't make decisions in your daily life based on your knowledge that Jupiter is a real, physically existing thing in the universe. You're like, I don't. That has no affect my day-to-day life.
I see what you mean. You just kind of like the same way slap that label on you. It didn't change your morals or your viewpoints or anything.
I just believe in God as like it's a basic fact of existence.
Lots of people do that, by the way. Same with their like politics. They just like put the R next to their name because their dad did or whatever.
And if someone had told me they don't believe in God, I would have been like, I would have the same reaction as someone told me they don't believe in Jupiter. I'd be like, okay, kind of weird, but whatever. You can be dumb over there. But then as I became a little older, as I started to reach that 14 year mark when a lot of people start kind of questioning their upbringing, I was like, something about this Christianity thing doesn't sit well with me. And I mean, if I hadn't stumbled upon atheism and all that shit, it probably would have taken longer. So I would have had to build the the psychic infrastructure to imagine a world outside of Christianity myself, and that would have taken God knows how long. And while I was doing it, I could have been pulled back in by my Christian environment.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I think for me, I'll fully admit, I think you're mentally stronger than me as a person. You're mentally more resilient.
I'm just much more isolated mentally. I'm very much one of those people. Like, I do not require human connection.
That's interesting. So I'll say that a weakness of my personality is that I'm quite a follower. So like if I really like a YouTuber, for example, it's like I'm willing to take all of my cues for my morality from this guy, you know. At least you know, back in the day I certainly did that a lot more often. It's just lucky that the YouTubers I ended up liking were very lefty YouTubers, you know. But no, I mean, for me it was a slow process, right? It was like 2015, well actually, okay, I guess like first it would be, so I got my first job in 2013 when I graduated high school. I managed to fucking delay it as long as possible. I was like, please parents, let me focus on my school,
Right.
you know. So 2013 I get my first job. I'm super fucking, as you can probably imagine, I'm super like disheartened by that. I hate it. I'm working at all these dead end nightmare fucking horrible jobs. And then 2014, 2015 comes around. Bernie Sanders is running, right? And I'm on the internet, and like you know, my circles of hating working are kind of pointing towards like, hey, this Bernie Sanders guy, he wants you to get paid way more, and if you get paid way more, you could work less. And I'm like, oh, you know. So like, so this is like years going by to like slowly form my morals, right? So at first, it literally was just like, I'll vote for this guy because maybe I can get paid more and work less. And then I start to kind of form like, oh, it's also kind of like fucked up how we treat immigrants. You know, it's just like slowly, month by month, I'm like building my moral system.
You bring up the politics also made me think. I mean, this probably isn't all it is, but there probably is also a difference between being a minority, growing up as a minority in a culture, and then growing up as not a minority.
Let's talk about that, because
you realize it's much easier to
shut yourself off.
Internalize. No, it's much easier to internalize from a younger age. Yeah, this society was not built with you in mind, and then that kind of, I don't know, something about that already kind of puts you on.
It makes you predisposed to question the things you're told, maybe.
Yeah, because you already have to. You see all these stuff about like America landed free, and then you, well, hopefully you read in the history books about racism. But because I've been very lucky, and I've never really experienced any. I've never experienced any direct, like intentional racism. So I mean, knock on wood, I guess. But yeah. But it's mostly been stuff I've seen elsewhere. Where was I going with that?
Do you mind if I jump in, unless you can remember?
Oh yeah,
what you're gonna say? Yeah. No, you're totally right. I because I've always wondered why I was so. I don't know how I put this. I was very sheltered, but I was also like, I just didn't question a lot of things. Like I mentioned in our previous manga review that I was, because you were like, oh, you were a liberal, and I was like, worse, I was apolitical, and then you kind of were like, oh, isn't that the same? It's like, no. I could not even imagine. I used to brag about having no opinions. Like I literally,
I mean, like, even when I was my goofiest political age, I still consider myself just a centrist. I did not. No, maybe that was before the apolitical age.
My
maybe
circles were like, fuck politics. That's just boring adult shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I looked at politics and like football sports games were the same thing for me. It was just shit adults talked about. You know what I mean? I didn't understand. I literally thought politics was like, you know, we're balancing the budget and you know what I mean?
It'd be nice if that's what it was.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Well, yeah, exactly. It took me a while to realize that it was like important, but like, you know, yeah. So no, I mean, I remember a moment for me. I've told this story before. A moment for me that I kind of opened my eyes was like I was doing my legendary bragging about like not being engaged in politics because I was like, ignorance is bliss, am I right? And then like a girl that I had a crush on was like, that's like not something to be proud of. And I was like, oh, gasp. What?
Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, no, I think 100, I think you hit the nail right on that. I'm sure that because I was privileged from multiple angles. The only deprivileging point that I had was being like hyper autistic and like really just mentally slow, which stunted my entire schooling, right? I had a very hard time with schooling and socializing, but other than that, white, and my family was like upper middle class, right? Like I never struggled for anything monetarily when I was living with my parents, you know. So
that's good insulation from the problems of our society.
So I think that probably is why I was always a slower mover when it came to wow. That was like a free therapy session. Thank you.
Yeah.
My God. Any final thoughts here, my friendo? We're approaching. Well, let me do some quick math here. So it's 9:14. I got to get up at 4:30. So 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're already hitting less than 7 hours of sleep for me.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't really have anything else. Yeah, I can. yeah, I mean, I guess if we're ready to end right now, I guess all I have to say is, for watching our reaction discussion Itsumo all the time, Ariga thanks much. If you be so Yasashi kind, oh nigga, please like kudasai, comment kudasai, hype kudasai, and subscribe kudasai. Mata next time, y'all.
You couldn't see it, but my mouth was agape.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah, I spent
you wrote that down.
I spent all night putting that monstrosity together.
That was like a Backtracks Reacts bit. Shout outs.
Lord, yeah.
Good job. Thank you, Reyes. I just want to make sure. There's nothing else you want to say? I don't like rushing you. I feel bad rushing you. I feel rushing you feels like going into I don't know, like storming it on Bob Ross and being like, paint faster. Anything else?
I mean, I guess okay. We kind of touched on it when it was showing up in the episode, but I do actually. I was reminded just how kind of a little judgmental Natty can be about how free other people are being, and I was like, wow, I actually kind of like this.
Me too.
Like
opinionated women is my king.
Yes, yeah, it's kind of a pet peeve of mine when characters, especially in anime,
too agreeable,
or a little too nice, or really more a little just too inoffensive, as if the writers are terrified that like any amount of spice in their characters are gonna like turn off audiences. Yeah, it's like like a little edge, even a little annoyingness adds a lot of verisimilitude to characters.
Something that Nakamura is never afraid to do, by the way, which I love about him. Even when I was mad about Girlfriend 33?
No, 34, I think. 34? The Twin Tail, yeah. Because 33 is Miss Ruler.
Spoiled it, my God.
Yeah.
She has twin tails. It's not like that's her only character trait or anything.
Yeah.
Anyway, even when I was upset about her initially, I still really liked. I don't know. I appreciated the newness. You know what I mean? Like I'll always, I'm willing to hate a couple of these girls, and I don't. But like, there's been times where I thought I did, and even when I thought I did, it's like, well, that's part of the fun. There's like already 30 plus peak characters. If you fucking put a stinker in there, that just adds to the fun dynamic. Like, oh, there's one to hate.
It makes more. What's the word? More variety.
Yeah.
More diversity. More American like that.
Diversity Desca. Well, hey. This was great. I'm very sweaty in this sweaty ass fuck ass room.
Right.
This is one of those rooms. It's like super small. So like the second I close the door, there's just like zero airflow, and it becomes like muggy in here from my own body.
Similar with my little closet office space. When the air, there is an AC vent in here, but if the AC's not going, and especially the sun's out, oh my God, it turns into an oven. Even in winter, it can be like hot.
Well, everyone enjoy these hats because it's the last you're going to see them.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we'll have some sort of
throw them in the trash.
No, maybe we'll have some sort of different silly accoutrement.
Yeah.
Next episode.
Let's see. Let's hope there's something wacky.
If it's boyish girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
What could we wear? We could both have a little
boyish hat.
We could both have little dresses. Spoilers.
Yeah. Our heads.
Indeed. No, like this. Like the head is our body, and then the dress just kind of like goes off screen.
Okay.
All right. Goodbye.
Mata next time.